I'd always been a huge fan of WWE ever since I was young. I loved Lita especially. Tough, fierce, and not caring what anyone thought. I was like, that's gonna be me.
I remember watching Eddie Guerrero fly through the air, and I was thinking, I'm gonna be that someday.
I love the women's division, but I also grew up idolizing WWE superstars like Macho Man, the Hardy Boys, and Kurt Angle. Even though my dad was the nature boy Ric Flair, I wasn't immersed in the world of sports entertainment until later, when I found my way to WWE. It was there I met amazing women who were determined to kick down doors and push the women's division into the spotlight.
We wanted to change the face of WWE, not just the woman in WWE.
We pushed each other. We made each other better. We wanted to make a name for ourselves.
And we got a name, all right. The 4 Horsewomen.
My dad hasn't been just an international star. He's left a lasting mark on WWE.
Ric Flair is and always will be the man.
He also influenced me as an athlete and performer, and he gave me a lot to live up to. I mean, he literally introduced me in my first NXT match against Bayley.
Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter, Charlotte.
The daughter of one of the great icons in the history of sports entertainment.
And I did pretty well in NXT, but I still felt like I had something to prove. I still needed to find my own voice as a competitor.
Oh, you're not getting cheered for?
And when I saw I was going up against Natalya, I finally had my opportunity. Natalya comes from a long line of WWE superstars, and she had her Uncle Bret Hart at ringside, so I brought my dad. Not just for moral support, but because I wanted him there to see me continue the family legacy, to stand up and prove I was worthy of the name. So yeah, there was no way I was gonna lose this match.
Just take this moment in. 2 of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by 2 premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. That's how you wear down your opponent. Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. Oh my goodness. Jam your leg in a bad way.
And again!
Flair showing her genetic superiority.
The Queen gaining momentum.
Oh, this was gonna do some big-time damage.
Charlotte Flair, is she gonna tap out? She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Oh, neck breaker. Oh, and Charlotte with a slap. There's your disrespect, Flair.
And he's serving it right back, though.
Things are getting heated. Natalya with a go behind. Oh, look out. Pinfall attempt by Natalya. Shoulders down. And a kick out. Charlotte cutting Natalya off at the pass.
Just taking a beating to Natalya.
Shot like would make her dad proud. Ric Flair at ringside. They're just so proud he was about to get in the ring. Styling and profiling on the outside. Byron, Charlotte has claimed to be genetically superior. Do you agree with that?
Well, I mean, that claim goes to speaking about these 2 women's lineage. Natalya has talked about being nervous about this match, feeling the pressure, being part of the Hart family. The flip side, Charlotte said, look, there was a point where I felt I had to fill my father's shoes, but now I've come into my own and I'm prepared to create my own legacy.
Oh, stun gun. Going for the cover. Gets the shoulder up before 3. Natalya's one of the toughest ladies in the WWE. It'll take more than that to stop her. Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack. That's why she's the queen.
Uh-oh, in the clutches.
Charlotte Flair. Is she gonna tap? She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Oh, guys, there's the mat slam.
With some attitude.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Renee, how do you see Charlotte and Natalya's nerves affecting them?
Well, like Byron had mentioned, nerves, definitely they play a big factor.
Nope, she releases it. Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Here she goes.
The Queen! Moonsault! Incredible! In the corner!
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Knife edge chop!
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Charlotte turns it around!
Nice move.
Michael, I saw you had an interview with Natalya and her husband, Tyson Kidd, who has an NXT Championship opportunity himself later tonight. And you caught a lot of slack for driving a wedge between them.
No, I have to disagree with you there, Renee. I was just pointing out that on Total Divas, Tyson doesn't come off in a good light on that show. And Natalya is overprotective and defended him, which she did again in that interview. I want to know if Tyson would be happy if Natalya won the title tonight, and the man hesitated.
You tried more than that, Cole. You called Tyson badly broken, and Natalya had all the right as a wife to snap back at you.
Back now inside the ring. Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there. And Charlotte, reversal by Natalya. Oh, up and over, that looks familiar.
Here comes Natty ready to serve it up to Charlotte.
Charlotte crashes down to the outside. If Natalya were smart, she just let Charlotte stay outside, win the title by counter. Yeah, I don't think Natalya wants to win the championship that way, however.
Yeah, talk about a little bit of pride in Natalya. She's not going down that way.
Natalya barely hanging on to that top rope. Charlotte trying to drag her down. Oh, no.
God, driven to the floor. And unlike you, Renee, I was doing my job with that interview with Natalya and Tyson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, guys, listen, Natalya has a lot to be concerned with, and it's Charlotte alone. I doubt she has any time right now to think about her husband.
Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Natalya definitely has a few things to say about it.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. At this juncture, you have to wonder if these superstars can keep up this pace. They're certainly being taken into the deep waters now.
Not the first time we've seen her do this.
Charlotte up on the top rope. Moonsault already home.
Natty got out of the way just in time.
It's going to be catastrophic for Charlotte. This is Natalya's opening. She needs to capitalize now if she wants to become NXT Women's Champion.
Charlotte tried to risk it all to put Natalya away, but it didn't quite work out. Can Natalya take advantage?
Oh, Natalya.
Classic Natty.
Cover. Hook of the leg. Is this enough? And a kick out by Charlotte. Charlotte refuses to relent.
Oh, here we go. Natty's looking to lock in the sharpshooter.
Got to roll Charlotte over on her belly, and she does. Set her on the leg. Is Charlotte going to tap out? Is Charlotte going to tap? Can Charlotte hang on in the center of the ring, crawling for the ropes? No, Natalya readjusting. Look at the pressure. But Charlotte's hanging in, and Charlotte reverses. Wow. Spectacular reversal. Can Charlotte, can she? Yes.
Locked it in. Natty's in trouble.
Figure 4. Now it's Natty's turn to feel the pain and agony.
Is Natty gonna
trying to fight through the pain, trying to hold on.
Now he's just writhing in pain.
Uncle Bret Hart at ringside, trying to will Natalya on. Charlotte's fighting on the other side, working on. Natalya desperately trying to do whatever she can.
Natalya trying to reverse the pressure, but Charlotte rolls through. Veteran instincts.
I cannot believe it. How on earth is Natalya still hanging in this thing?
The hold hasn't been broken, guys.
Oh, my God!
Charlotte looking to drag Natalya out of the ring.
Charlotte's looking to break Natalya's leg and win the championship.
Referee desperately trying to break this hold here. But has the damage been done? I think there's no question about it, Michael. Natalya's in a bad way.
The damage has been done. Natalya's finished.
You know, sometimes I think people forget that Natalya is here to be a top superstar in the women's division. She got her hit reality show. She's got her lovely life with her husband, her cats, and all that stuff that she does. But at the core of her, she's a wrestler.
Yeah, Natalya's one of those superstars that seems to have little to no weakness. She's so wrestling savvy, and as you said, Renee, that's the core of who she is. Let's remember what got us to this match. A tournament began after General Manager JBL stripped Paige of the NXT Women's Championship. With Paige also being the WWE Divas Champion, it just wouldn't have been fair to NXT.
Now, as heartbroken as Paige was, she understands that the NXT Women's Championship should be fought for here. And both these ladies have the grace and strength deserving of that title.
Clothesline!
What's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow! Flapjack!
Face first.
It's over. The stop in the leg! Just nasty. It looks like Charlotte is setting a very good pace. And here comes Charlotte.
Not only are Natalya and Charlotte both very skilled competitors, but imagine having the knowledge in their corner if they...
The Queen stepping through. Here's the figure 4.
Yeah, now she's got a bridge into the figure 8 if she can do it. She's going to put this one away. And there it is. Figure 8 now. Figure 8.
Figure 8 locked in deep.
Nowhere for her opponent to go.
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
What are we going to see here? Oh, neck breaker.
Natalya able to counter beautifully.
Oh, straight forearm.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey, if she can step through. She does break out of it, but has the damage been done?
Up and face first.
Flapjack. Natalya is helpless.
Moments away from history. And she's going to do it with insult to injury.
This could be it for Natalya. Can she hold on?
Look at Charlotte staring a hole right through the hitman.
As Natalya tries to drag herself to the bottom rope.
Right back to the center of the ring.
Can you imagine if Natalya would have tapped out to the sharpshooter?
It would humiliate the entire Hart family.
Trying to lead back Natalya. Counters. Great move by Natalya.
Natalya wanted the figure 4 leg lock, but Charlotte felt it coming. Bow to the Queen.
Bow down to the Queen. Charlotte, cover. Charlotte does it.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte.
What a moment for Charlotte. ecstatic.
Gonna be a celebration tonight. The next generation of Flairs just captured their first taste of gold.
What a moment! What a match!
Look at the look on Rick's face, so proud of his daughter Charlotte, starting her own legacy.
NXT was a fantastic experience. I mean, it's where we all got our start.
Those 4 women have completely changed the game.
This was before you saw a lot of the women's matches on the main roster. So NXT was a place where people like us could get a chance to find our style.
I'm the boss around here.
To really show what we can do.
What a match! What competition in this women's division!
We were all excited to join the ranks of WWE and to do it on our terms.
NXT wasn't just a chance to improve ourselves, but to improve the women's division as a whole, to put our stamp on it. So I was psyched to be in the Fatal 4-Way match against Bayley, Becky, and Charlotte.
For the first time in NXT history, a fatal 4-way match for the women's title.
But I was facing some of the strongest competitors in NXT in that match. Women I liked. I mean, Becky and I were practically partners. But at the end of the day, there could only be one boss.
So here we go, fatal 4-way matchup for the NXT Women's Championship. First competitor to gain a pinfall or submission becomes the champion, so there's no advantage for the champion in this match.
That's right, Charlotte has a 25% chance of retaining her championship. But she did say on the pre-show, to them, it's a championship opportunity. To me, it's another chance to show I am the most dominant female in the game.
This action is all over the place.
That's fatal 4-way rules. Anything goes. Every woman for herself for the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, Charlotte's in big trouble now.
Breaking down in a hurry on the outside. And wow, Charlotte sent into the LED boards.
Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor. Back between the ropes. Up against the barrier. Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Oh, what a chop.
Well-aimed strike. Assault on the lower back.
All measured up.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Having no friends is proven costly for Bayley. Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
And Sasha and Becky now. A little bit of an alliance being formed here under fatal 4-way rules.
Uh-oh.
What in the world?
Oh, no! Bayley launched into the turnbuckle.
Oh, Bayley's down.
That might be it for Bayley.
Double cover.
Yeah, but what does the official do here?
Sasha Banks reminding Becky, I made you.
Everybody fall in line to the boss.
Sasha jaw-jacking with Becky. Hey, oh, look out, Becky!
Exploder suplex. Sasha rolls to the outside. This could be huge for Becky.
Yeah, the boss in deep, deep trouble. A lot of history between all 4 of these women. Friendships torn and mortal enemies made. Emotions are running high.
And that's why I have to give the psychological advantage to Bayley now. Bayley has no friends in this matchup. That possibly makes it easier for her. It gives her a one-track mind.
Look at this. Big mistake there, Corey.
You can say that again.
Now trampling the opposition. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Drop kick.
From a standing position. Awesome.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Knife edge chop.
Oh, she knows that one works. And again.
Up and face first.
Flapjack.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Oh, back elbow. That will get your attention.
Sasha Banks got her there.
Oh, what a right! And Sasha and Charlotte trading rights. What a battle. What a match. The Boss bringing the fight to Charlotte.
Sasha on the move. Oh!
Spear by Charlotte. And now squaring off with the Boss. Oh my God! Bayley to the face, and now Bayley and Charlotte are in the ring. Critical moment here. And she's back in the ring now. Oh, and a knee. And another.
Just endless knee strikes. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Oh, what's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Could be nap time. That's gotta be it.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull neck slam.
All measured up.
Ah, drop kick to the spine. Boom! Just a merciless kick across the back from the Boss.
From behind. And Bayley evades that one. Great offense by Bayley.
Oh, no.
Oh, we won't be hearing from her anytime soon.
And Bayley tries the early cover. And there's still plenty of fight left.
It's going to take more than that.
It's hard to believe that Charlotte and Sasha once reigned atop NXT as best friends. Now Sasha Banks isn't just looking to take Charlotte's spotlight, she's looking to take Charlotte's championship.
The Boss will declare herself as the uncrowned women's champion, but there's no shortage of other competitors looking to take down NXT's Queen Bee.
Make no mistake, all four of the ladies in this matchup have one thing on their mind, and that's becoming the NXT Women's Champion.
Man, earth-shattering. Huge big boot.
You know, we all talk about the champion having a disadvantage in a fatal four-way, but you also have to look at how the other competitors need to change their strategy by it.
Well, you can look at Sasha Banks, who typically uses a submission to put her opponent away. But in a fatal four-way, you may not be afforded the time it takes to submit your opponent.
Well, that's the thing about these fatal four-way matches. You have to neutralize everybody. A submission may not be the most effective way to win it. It can be broken up rather easily.
Yeah, it makes yourself vulnerable to another competitor's attack.
Popped up.
Charlotte sent into the post, shoulder first.
It is truly anyone's matchup at this point. Who can capitalize first? It looks like it might be the Boss.
Sasha's the only woman up on her feet right now.
Sasha Banks trying to seize the opportunity.
Oh, guys, I think
here
it's coming.
we go.
This is my favorite thing.
Cue it up, Boss.
Uh-oh. Becky interferes.
Driven into the midsection of Charlotte.
I think this is where Sasha Banks does what she does best.
Sasha can't do this.
Of course she can. She's the Boss.
Boss time.
Double stack. Double knees. Just give the title to Banks already.
I think that's exactly what's about to happen, Graves.
Byron, Charlotte has the expectation of leaving this match the same way she came in, as the champion.
I think by now we can't argue with Charlotte. Look, she beat Natalya when no one thought she could. She pinned Paige when no one thought she could. And she's beaten each of tonight's challengers.
Don't forget though, Saxton, Sasha knows what it takes to beat Charlotte. She's done it before.
I can't consider Sasha to have ever defeated Charlotte one-on-one. Sasha has just been an opportunist.
Well, if you believe that, you'll have to agree that this kind of match plays right into Sasha's wheelhouse.
Becky Lynch is coming to this match as what people believe to be the wild card. And I've got to ask the question, what has she done to deserve this title opportunity? All she did a few weeks ago was cost Sasha Banks her title chance.
Well, whatever she did, she's in the match. I mean, I might not like her personally. There's nothing authentic about her as a human being, but she's got talent. She belongs in here just as much as anybody.
Snap suplex.
Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed. You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
Oh my God, look at Sasha Banks, just like Byron in his job. Bankrupt. Butterfly suplex.
Sasha may take this.
Yes, center of the ring. Charlotte's in trouble. This could be it. The Boss looking to win the championship. Becky driven into Bayley. Sasha back to the submission, middle of the ring.
The torque on Charlotte's spine. She's got a tap.
This has got to be it. That is locked in.
What is Charlotte going to do? Is Charlotte going to tap, tap, tap?
Boss is trying everything she's got right now.
Charlotte trying to reach, trying to claw.
A look of desperation in the eyes of Charlotte.
Charlotte almost to the bottom rope. Can she get there?
Oh, no.
Sasha able to roll through, shoulders down, and Banks wins the title.
Wow.
I told you. I knew it was going to happen.
Here's your winner and new NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
After the Fatal 4-Way, we were definitely on everybody's radar.
The Divas Revolution rolling on. These ladies raised the bar.
I had other superstars noticing how I handled myself in the ring. You'd hear rumors like, now we got everyone's attention.
At around the same time, the Give Divas a Chance hashtag really took off.
There was a match on Raw, Paige and Emma versus the Bella Twins, and it only lasted around 30 seconds.
Everyone's been talking about the hashtag Give Divas a Chance.
The WWE Universe, who had been watching not just WWE's women's division in action, but now also people like us in NXT. They knew that we were capable of more.
It is my honor to introduce to you tonight's first main event for the NXT Women's Championship.
This kind of match is why our women are co-main eventing tonight.
Bayley and I were scheduled to compete for the NXT Women's Championship. And we were willing to do whatever it took to beat each other, no matter how long it lasted, no matter how intense it got. And I wasn't gonna let an opportunity like that slip away.
All eyes were on us. The world asked WWE to give us a chance, and now we got it. And I wasn't gonna waste it. I had to win.
But you gotta say, one of the best matches in NXT history.
The first of two main events here in Brooklyn. A few moments ago, Stephanie McMahon said she wanted a revolution, and that revolution started here at NXT.
The revolution being spearheaded by the likes of Sasha Banks and Bayley. Extraordinary women who give it their all and leave everything in that ring night after night.
I have to echo the sentiments of Triple H from earlier today. We don't put our women in the main event. Our women are the main event.
The title's on the line. NXT Women's Championship. The Boss, Sasha Banks versus the ultimate underdog, Bayley.
Ouch. Bayley's setting a very good pace now. She's fighting hard, and it is paying off.
Carefully measured knee drop. Oh, man. Bayley with a knee to the eye socket.
And again!
Knee drop. And this incredible match continues. Bayley driven into the corner.
Bayley's certainly bringing the best that she's got, but it's just not enough to take down the boss.
The boss is so confident in her element right now, and Bayley's taking the brunt of it.
Bayley starting to fire up. Bayley showing some life. And that was Banks face first off the turnbuckle.
Where the hell is this even coming from?
Bayley, an incredible resilience being shown here.
Bayley's got Banks hung up in the tree of woe.
This could be Bayley's moment.
Look out, boss.
Oh, with an elbow.
Momentum switching in this match.
Banks is down.
This has got to be it.
Cover for Bayley and a kick out.
Oh, thought I had a heart attack there.
Sasha Banks has owned the NXT Women's title for 192 days, capturing it in a fatal four-way back on February 11th at TakeOver Rival. And of course, Sasha's a big part of the women's revolution in WWE. She has a huge matchup tomorrow at SummerSlam, but the title is on the line tonight.
Sasha truly believes she is the baddest woman around.
Sasha told me earlier today she's not going anywhere. Team bad or not, women's revolution or not, it's all about the NXT Women's Championship. That title means so much to her.
And here we go now. Producing a trampling. Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Exploder suplex.
Ouch.
Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring.
I think the hugger has her in her sights.
Boom! Baseball slide right through the...
Tribute to the dream.
Yeah, Dusty had an influence on the boss's career, too. Dusty helped Sasha realize she was the boss and that she didn't need anybody else. Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
Bayley is on the offense, and I like it. She's taking command of the situation.
Hurricanrana.
That polka-dotted wrist gear we mentioned isn't only a tribute. Remember, Bayley had a hand injury that put her on the shelf for 2 months. Is it something she still worries about?
Yeah, I think Bayley is more dialed in and focused than we've ever seen her. I think her adrenaline overrides any worries that she might have.
Back in from the floor.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Look at Bayley and Sasha. This has been one hell of a match. Bayley with the elbow. Sasha hung on.
Once again to the injured hand. Brilliant strategy by Banks.
Just a clear bullseye for the champ to capitalize on.
Well, this is the beginning of the end for the huggable one. Look at this ruthlessness from Banks.
Yeah, but that's why Sasha Banks is known as the boss. Taking over here.
Poor Bayley, this is such a bad situation for her right now. Sasha just focusing on that injured hand.
Terrible situation.
There is no feasible way for Bayley to win a fight with one hand against Sasha Banks.
I wouldn't discount Bayley just yet, Greg. I mean, yeah, she's in a bit of trouble right now. She's still got fight in her.
Your eyes working okay, Renee? Now is the time to start discounting Bayley. She's done.
Oh, no!
The steps.
This is bad news for Bayley.
Banks just taking her time.
Sasha Banks now just torturing and attacking her. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know how Bayley's going to come back from this one. I mean, her hand's done. Imagine what that's going to do to the rest of your body.
Bayley in serious trouble. And now, what is Banks doing?
Unfortunately, the feel-good story will not have a happy ending.
God, she made a broken hand. A relentless assault by Banks.
I've never seen the champ this aggressive. This ruthless.
Bayley is in trouble. Bayley is hurt.
The official's thinking about stopping this one with good reason.
I don't know how Bayley can come back right now. I mean, you can't gain any momentum after that. Oh, my God!
Oh, my God! Sasha doesn't believe that Bayley can get the job done tonight. Part of that reasoning is that Bayley has beaten Sasha twice for a #1 contender spot, but lost both of her title matches against then-champion Charlotte, at which point Sasha then targeted Bayley for wasting an opportunity.
And that's the issue Bayley is trying to fight here. Being so close to the finish line, but never being able to cross it.
No hugs from Bayley here. She's fighting hard and reaping the rewards.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
To Byron's point before, Bayley winning can be very inspirational. But the truth is, sometimes you don't cross the finish line. You just end up living as runner-up.
It's a very defeatist attitude, Graves. Sometimes coming in second only makes you want it more. It can give you the knowledge you need to get over.
Here it comes, looking for the Bayley to belly. Sasha Banks sinking down her
back.
Banks
rolls through, shoulders down. Oh! Trying to hang on.
Great counter by Banks.
Oh! Face first. Sasha.
This has got to be it. Can Bayley hang in there?
Banks statement.
This is where the fairy tale ends.
Is Bayley going to tap?
Sasha Banks trying to snuff out the hopes and dreams of Bayley.
Sasha
Look
Banks
at
has
this.
none of it.
A ruthless bomb just stomping on the injured hand. Thanks for coming, Bayley.
How the hell is Bayley still in this match?
Banks counters back to the center of the ring, but no!
What a reversal, what a counter!
Bayley with the Banks statement.
Locked in.
Can you imagine beating Sasha with her own finishing move, her own submission move?
Would humiliate the boss. Sasha luckily makes it to the ropes, forcing the break. The damage has been done.
Now, what's Bayley got to do now? What's the next move?
This could do it.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Watch out!
Running bulldog. In control here with a...
It's about to end! Bayley to Bayley! We could have a new champ!
It could be over here!
This is it.
For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Hurricanrana.
Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Big slam from the hugger.
Look at this, the old corkscrew elbow drop.
Nothing friendly there.
Byron, where do you think this unrelenting hatred Sasha Banks has for Bayley comes from?
I honestly believe that Sasha Banks sees a bit of herself in Bayley. Because when Sasha first came here, she was that girl, that innocent girl who wanted to do the right thing. Was happy with a handshake and a pound.
Okay. I'm going to cut you off here because you're delusional. There is no way that Sasha Banks sees any of Bayley in herself. Sasha was born to be the boss, born to be the best. She is revolutionizing the game and doesn't have time for people like Bayley. She's evolved. She's grown up, while Bayley has arrested development. Bayley's still a 15-year-old girl at heart.
Oh, I think Sasha couldn't find success the way she initially had hoped to, the way Bayley is doing it now. And she holds some bitterness in her heart because of it.
Exploder!
Now momentum is in the corner of Bayley. Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody.
You know, I think Byron brought up a good theory, Graves. Sasha's an evolution of that girl who's just happy to be here. She didn't just wake up being the boss. She had to evolve into that. And now tonight's the night for Bayley to become more. And not just because she's a girl who's satisfied of getting the opportunity. We've seen a more intense side of Bayley lately, and that's part of the maturation process.
And here's Bayley. Bayley's got to be looking for something big here.
What do you think she's thinking about doing here, Bayley?
Anything she wants, she's in complete control. Oh my God, heading up top.
I'm not sure I like what's about to happen here. Bayley has got something crazy in mind.
I kind of love it. Oh!
Gosh, what a match.
You know, Ray, Bayley is out here with a lot to prove. Her family is...
There it is! Bayley to Bayley! The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Oh, man.
Bayley's done it! Bayley's done it!
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, Bayley!
The culmination of years of verbal abuse, being told you are just not good enough. Bayley shook everything off, stuck to her guns, and is now the new NXT Women's Champion.
The dream of an 11-year-old girl from San Jose, California, who's now established.
Bayley and Sasha's match was just incredible. That was the night the 4 Horsewomen were born.
It made people sit up and pay attention. If you didn't know what we were capable of before that match, you sure knew afterward.
We have never seen something like that before. What a match!
That match didn't just change the way people looked at NXT. It changed the way they looked at women in WWE, period.
And of course, once you've had that kind of success, you gotta repeat it. Nobody wants to be a one-hit wonder.
So we went ahead and proved it again in an Iron Man rematch at NXT TakeOver Respect.
They tapped out! They tapped out!
These ladies raised the bar.
By now, the WWE Universe's reactions to our matches were undeniable. And that led to Sasha, Charlotte, and I getting bumped up to the main roster.
We weren't just fighting for ourselves. We were part of a revolution.
We were invited to SummerSlam for a 3-team elimination match, which was incredible. Not just the match, but being on such a big stage and thinking, okay, this is real. The women's revolution is in full swing.
But after the match, Becky and I had unfinished business with the Bella Twins. This is back when we were still, partners.
Becky and Charlotte were a great team. And they were best friends.
That was back before I got wise.
Anyway, we were still friends then, and we had to show the Bellas we were here to stay.
And after we beat Nikki and Brie on SmackDown, the Bellas knew we were a force.
I respected the Bellas and what they've done for the women's division, but I had my sights on the Divas Championship, and that meant I wasn't done with Nikki Bella.
It was the era of the 4 Horsewomen.
Take a look at the future of women's wrestling!
The Bellas just didn't know it yet.
I knew that if I could take the championship from Nikki, I'd be the new face of the women's division. On the one hand, I'd be following in my father's footsteps, but I'd be doing it my way. I couldn't fail. Not with all that on the line.
The longest reigning Divas champion in history faces her toughest threat tonight. It's Nikki Bella versus Charlotte.
301 days as champion, Cole, but Nikki's bag of tricks.
Oh, and Nikki fighting back with an elbow, but Charlotte's been holding her own.
Charlotte landing on her feet.
Swing and a miss for Nikki.
Yeah, but Charlotte connected.
Oh, Nikki all missed.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Might have hurt herself as she hit the floor hard.
Team Bella looking on over there.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
It is not looking good for Charlotte.
And shoulders are down. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake.
That'll absolutely give you a headache.
That's for sure, Michael.
Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
Looking for the submission move. Center of the ring now. Looks like she has other plans here, Byron.
I'm sure they're not going to be pleasant.
Nikki Bella traps the arm.
Taking the attack above the shoulders yet again.
Man, that'll make your head hurt.
Going into the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Another attack above the shoulders.
So devastating.
Oh, my God. Nikki Bella doing a great job of turning that one around. Charlotte with a nice reversal. Going after the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Up and
focusing on the head here.
Tough position to be in for sure.
Something of note here tonight. There is no champion's advantage for Nikki Bella. The title can change hands on a countout or disqualification.
Yeah, and the reason for that is because Nikki lost by disqualification on Raw 6 nights ago after Charlotte pinned Brie Bella during a twin magic attempt.
It was a desperate move by Nikki, who felt like she was going to lose the Divas title one night short of the record. And she managed to escape with the title that night, but Stephanie McMahon laid down the law. If Nikki wants to stay champ, she'll have to do it fair and square.
Going after the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
If Charlotte can win tonight, she will be in rare company. She will be just the second woman to become both the NXT Women's Champion and the WWE Divas Champion.
The other one is at ringside tonight, fellow Team PCB member Paige.
And you've got to wonder if that's on Paige's mind. She's been wary of someone else taking over what she calls her house.
That'll absolutely give you a headache.
That's for sure, Michael.
Nikki Bella showing such creativity. Evading possible disaster there.
Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
Focusing on the head here.
Tough position to be in for sure.
Going after the neck area. Taking the attack above the shoulders yet again.
Man, that'll make your head hurt.
Going after the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Going for the head here.
That's one you feel for a few days, Cole.
Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole. You guys mentioned Charlotte potentially joining Paige as the only women to win titles in both NXT and WWE. First off, don't worry, Nikki won't let that happen. Secondly, Paige doesn't mind sharing the spotlight. She was the one who brought on Charlotte and Becky as teammates.
True, but you have to wonder if that was a case of keeping your friends close, and you're going for the head here.
That's one you feel for a few days, Cole.
Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
Nikki sent this message out on social media earlier today, and Renee told me all about it. Renee, you said it took 301 days of hard work, sweat, and dedication to be your reigning and defending Divas champion. I am fearless.
I'm glad she wrote that because more people need to see it. She's been here week in, week out for the last 10 months, defending that title bravely.
Look, Graves, I won't take anything away from Nikki Bella's work ethic, but she's hardly been fearless as of late. Nikki Bella's been paranoid about
focusing on the head here.
Tough position to be in for sure.
Going after the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Nikki, that'll absolutely give you a headache.
That's for sure, Michael.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here. Bringing it back into the ring. Nikki Bella said recently, and I quote, "You begged for a Divas Revolution, and I gave you one, my revolution."
You know, and it's really sad that people can't just accept that. They expected Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, or Paige to be the new big thing in the women's division, but Nikki's doing it all by herself.
And Charlotte, middle of the ring, has Nikki where she wants her. Can Charlotte do this here?
Charlotte's on one leg.
Stepping through, looking for the figure four leg lock. Can she break? She does. Figure eight.
Nikki Bella's reign is in dire straits right now.
Charlotte does it. Charlotte is your new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Divas Champion, Charlotte.
What a night. Team PCB stepping in to celebrate. What a grueling match, but she got it done.
My reign as Divas champion was incredible. I didn't think it could get any better, but WrestleMania 32 changed everything.
In the space of one night, we went from being called divas to being called WWE superstars, same as the men. The Divas Championship was replaced with the Women's Championship.
And not only that, Sasha, Charlotte, and I would be competing for that new title in a triple threat at WrestleFreaking-Mania.
All three of these superstars, their first matches at WrestleMania.
When we drove up and looked at the stadium, the ad on the side had Becky, Charlotte, and me front and center.
As it should be, you know what I mean?
It was surreal. It was unthinkable.
Crowd of over 100,000 for WrestleMania.
And of course, it was the biggest stage yet for the biggest title yet.
This is how you make an entrance at WrestleMania.
Again, my dad was there,
Accompanied by her father, the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
but I wasn't thinking about him. I was thinking about my own legacy. I was thinking about the championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing history here tonight at WrestleMania to crown the new women's champion.
Charlotte establishing dominance early on.
Be sure.
Oh!
Oh, look out, look out. There's a roll-up.
Here's the cover and a kick out. Almost had her.
Becky Lynch putting some moves there on Sasha.
Now it's Becky with the advantage on Sasha.
Shoulders down yet again. Boss able to kick out at two.
Great strategy by Lynch, looking to score an early pinfall.
Oh, the strength.
Becky looking for the backslide.
Shoulders down now.
Beautiful,
Beautiful. Rolling through here.
Oh, good Lord.
Leg drop.
All these women trying to close this out early.
Triple threat rules. First woman to gain pinfall or submission wins. Boom.
Big boot.
Shining on the grandest stage of them all, as if there was any doubt in anyone's mind.
Charlotte seems so comfortable in this spot. Wow, what an opening sequence as Sasha and Charlotte face off here at WrestleMania.
Becky Lynch recovering on the outside of the ring to avoid pinfall or submission.
Yeah, but as we just saw, pinfall could happen between these two at any second. Each one of these competitors needs to be on high alert in this match.
Back stunner. Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Face first.
Flapjack.
Three very deserving women competing here tonight, but if you had to pick an underdog of the trio, it'd be the last kicker. Becky Lynch.
That's right, Cole. Sasha and Charlotte are both former NXT Women's Champion, and Charlotte was the final Divas Champ.
And Becky Lynch is the perennial runner-up. She's had quite a few title opportunities at big shows and always comes up short.
And again!
Charlotte is really going to work now. And here comes Charlotte.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Well, it's not really my thing, but the crowd is loving Sasha's act.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside. Corey, back to Lynch as a quote-unquote perennial runner-up. I think tonight could be Becky's night. After all, we just saw Zack Ryder win the Intercontinental Championship.
There's a big difference here, Cole. That goof Ryder capitalized on a chaotic 7-man ladder match. Lynch is firmly in the crosshairs of two of the most accomplished women in WWE today.
Setting up for the T-bone.
Oh, what a suplex.
Charlotte and Sasha both honored the all-time greats here tonight with their attire.
Sasha's gear tonight is inspired by the late, great Eddie Guerrero, while Charlotte's robe was made from the one that Ric Flair wore at his last WrestleMania match.
And next to them, you got Becky Lynch, who looks like she just took a bus from the Renaissance Fair. Really just laying it in.
What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
Setting up for the T-bone.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
She says, no thanks.
A real classy comment about Becky's attire, Graves. She doesn't have to honor a legend. She's just embracing her own style.
No, she's not. Becky Lynch is a poser. She's the person wearing a band's t-shirt to the concert. The sooner she finds her own style, the better. Ah, stop in the leg.
Just nasty. Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will. T-bone.
Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Well, jam your leg in a bad way.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Charlotte's always had a flair for offense, guys.
She's looking unstoppable, actually.
Ah, shin breaker.
Listen to this rude comment Charlotte said recently. Quote, my opponents will be a WWE Network trivia question. Who did Charlotte defeat after her first WrestleMania?
Well, she ain't wrong, Renee. Losers don't make history. Nobody remembers the first person that Goldberg beat. Nobody remembers the guy that Buddy Rogers beat to become the first WWE champion. Sasha and Becky are great, but if they lose, they could become a footnote in WWE history.
Oh, European uppercut. Oh, my God.
Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Going back to our chat about Charlotte making her opponents become the answer to a trivia question, to even make it to WrestleMania in this day and age, you've already proven yourself. Sasha and Becky will already live forever.
Thank you, Renee. Charlotte may have a bad attitude coming into this match, but all three women are making a statement in this historic WrestleMania match.
Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Talking to
Charlotte looking to seal the deal. Not going to happen there, though.
Oh, Sasha Banks coming in.
And here's Sasha now, driving Charlotte into the corner.
Sasha full head of steam, determined to make this night at WrestleMania her moment.
Oh, looks like Sasha's setting it up.
Wow, for the double knees. Block. Becky trucks her outside the ring.
These women know each other so well, they've got every moment scouted out.
I don't know if that's what Lynch wanted. Roll up by the Queen. Charlotte to win. Kick out at 2.
Oh, here we go, disarmer.
Becky looking for the disarmer. Charlotte able to counter. Kick out by Becky.
Several near falls between these two, and now it's Becky going up the arm again.
Elimination. Ric Flair got the ref's attention.
Get out of here, Rick. This isn't about you.
And Ric Flair trying to make sure that his daughter stays in this match, and it worked.
And Nature Boy understands his daughter is in serious peril.
Remember, no disqualification, triple threat rules.
Uh-oh.
Hammerlock cinched in.
Body slam right on the hammerlock. Boom, did you hear the impact?
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Big fight field tonight, and you saw why before the match even started. There were some Hall of Famer caliber entrances we saw before the bell rang.
Absolutely, Michael. The robe, the fireworks, and with Papa Rick by her side, Charlotte made her first WrestleMania entrance with style.
Charlotte wasn't the only one with a Hall of Famer by her side. Sasha had a hip-hop serenade by this year's newly celebrated inductee.
Got the head scissors of fire.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Tough, malicious.
The boss is looking dazed in a big way.
Serves her right for hogging the spotlight here at WrestleMania. The three you brought up, the Hall of Famers we saw during the entrances earlier. Meanwhile, Becky doesn't have a friend in the world to come out with her.
Oh, Becky has plenty of support. She's got 100,000 plus fans here tonight, and the entire WWE Universe cheering her on at home.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael. After what we've seen so far, you cannot question the lengths these superstars are willing to go.
The limits of physical exhaustion are being surpassed at this point. Charlotte has the perfect mindset coming into this match. She recently said, quote, being best friends doesn't get you to the top. The championship is what it's always been about.
We've certainly seen Charlotte put that into practice. She broke onto the main roster with Paige and Becky Lynch and has stabbed both of them in the back to remain champ.
And I guarantee she'll still be champion after tonight. I just hope Sasha and Becky still value their friendship together when they both leave WrestleMania without the title.
It really was a beautiful sight to see WWE Hall of Famer Lita unveil the... Trying to get out of harm's way. It's locked in. Is she gonna tap?
Lynch is as good as done right now.
From the top, Sasha!
Frog splash. Oh my God. Frog splash connects. Banks with the cover. No, Charlotte survives.
Sasha wearing Eddie's colors here tonight at WrestleMania.
She's got to go back to the drawing board on that one.
Paying homage to her hero, Eddie Guerrero. Trying to figure out what she needs to do to put this away.
Sasha might be one more big move away.
Oh! Double knees takes down Charlotte.
Sasha for the win. Becky from behind.
Great power from Becky Lynch.
Becky trying to hoist up Sasha.
German suplex released.
Can Becky seize this opportunity? Both women down.
Charlotte, jawbreaker. Stunning Becky for the moment. Big boot, not.
But Becky planning Charlotte for the win. Cover. Is it enough to win the championship? And Sasha breaks things up.
Thanks just in time.
Preserving their opportunity.
All these women leaving everything they've got in the middle of that ring tonight.
It doesn't get any bigger than this, Renee. This is the showcase of the Immortals. This is where legacies are made. with the championship on the line.
And history being made to crown the first ever women's champion.
In front of 100,000 plus.
Becky and Sasha in the ring alone.
Whoa. And Sasha launching herself to take out Charlotte. Both women are hurt.
They both look stunned.
All three of these women feeling the effects of this grueling battle. With the women's championship, the ability to call yourself the first ever is at stake. You must do anything and everything.
Back up, Flair.
Sasha Banks mounting off for the Nate.
Oh, Nate's taken out.
Becky Lynch just took out Nate.
Flair is down.
That's a Hall of Famer. You can't do that, Becky.
He shouldn't have been out there anyways. To the back, Flair.
Sasha rolling. Charlotte back into the ring.
Back up onto the apron from behind. No! Face first! Goes Sasha. Everybody's down! Crucial moment in this match!
Charlotte's up on her feet now, thinking big.
The wheels are turning for Charlotte.
No
Charlotte
way!
climbing to the top.
Bases loaded. Time for the home run.
You gotta be kidding me!
Here she goes.
Oh, Salt taking everybody out!
That's what WrestleMania is all about. What an unbelievable moonsault from Charlotte just moments ago. A thing of beauty.
If you're wondering whether this is the greatest era of women's wrestling in history, that was your proof.
Bringing it back into the ring. Three out of NXT's 4 horsewomen are on the big stage of WrestleMania here tonight.
Actually, Cole, there's only one of the 4 horsewomen in that ring. Charlotte revoked the memberships of Becky and Sasha before this match.
All due respect to Charlotte, but that is not her choice to make. They formed that group together, not at the hand of Flair.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. How about another? Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Charlotte is measuring.
I'd like to reaffirm the 4 horsewomen. What's the queen got in mind now, Byron?
How about natural selection?
Now that is why they're the champ. Momentum is completely in favor of Charlotte now.
She's calling for it.
Flair picking her spot.
Natural selection. Another one bites the dust to the champ.
A second spot on the highlight reel.
Toss to the outside. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Uh-oh, position in.
Measuring.
The knee right to the face.
Ooh, solid contact there.
Flair showing her genetic superiority. Charlotte is rolling here.
Banks is showing everyone who the boss in the WWE is.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the queen go.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Oh, backdrop suplex.
On a high angle, right across the shoulders.
Kick hits the mark. And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her.
The only 2-time Hall of Famer in WWE history, Ric Flair, is cheering his daughter on from ringside tonight.
It is just ridiculous that Ric Flair is at ringside. You just know he's going to bend the rules for Charlotte here tonight.
Look, Byron, I get it. Rick is the dirtiest player in the...
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps. The Queen measuring her opponent. Knee drop hits the mark.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Specifically targeting the leg. That will get your attention. A knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon. The Queen measuring her opponent.
On a knee right to the face. Elbow drop with authority. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Uh-oh, position in.
Measuring.
Oh, knee drop.
Woo! Oh, stomping away.
Planted face first. Spear by the Queen.
There she goes.
Looks like Charlotte is...
This is Charlotte's moment. One-on-one in the middle of the ring.
Charlotte sees the moment. Figure four locked in.
What's Becky gonna do?
Where the figure eight, it's in. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Flair not allowing Sasha to get her hands in a tap out. Charlotte wins.
Charlotte has just made history at WrestleMania.
WWE Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Charlotte goes down in history on the grandest stage of them all as the first ever WWE Women's Champion.
Sasha with a frog splash. Oh, my goodness. This is incredible. Sasha looking for the bank statement on Becky Lynch to win the championship. Charlotte gonna send Sasha flying out of the ring. Figure eight. What's Becky gonna do? What's Becky gonna do? Sasha, look at Flair. Flair's by Sasha. Flair at Sasha. Flair at Sasha. That is absolutely ridiculous.
The fan reaction to our WrestleMania match was beyond anything I could have expected.
We saw history made tonight by 3 superstars.
A lot of people were saying it was their favorite match of the night, which, damn right it was.
But I wasn't satisfied. Charlotte couldn't beat me on her own. She needed her daddy to keep me away from his little girl.
Sasha was a little jealous.
She's on the top of the mountain. She's the champ. But not for long. Because these goosebumps she feels are for me. She may be the queen, but I'm the boss. And a few months later, at Raw, I got a chance to make that perfectly clear. And this time, Daddy wouldn't be around to help her.
Here we go, match underway for the WWE Women's Championship.
Tonight could be the night for Sasha Banks. She's been waiting so long for this opportunity, and tonight, the opportunity's knocking on her door.
Tonight could be the night Sasha finally realizes she is inferior to the Queen. One-on-one for the championship for the first time ever. 2 long-time rivals.
These two women know each other so well. They're going to be able to meet each other at every single opportunity.
It's going to get gritty. It's going to get dirty, as we see from the opening bell. These two trying to out-muscle one another.
I don't know if that's a smart move from Sasha Banks.
Almost a slightly conservative approach. Neither one of these two want to make any early mistakes.
Can't afford to make any mistakes. And Charlotte backing Sasha into the corner.
Create a little bit of an opening here. Oh.
Banks out of the way. Banks with the roll-up. Shoulders down on Charlotte, who kicks out.
Banks is going to have to do just that. Rely on her quickness.
Cover!
championship.
Great officiating as the ref noticed she was on the ropes.
Up and
Meteora! It's boss time, guys.
She continues to press forward.
all the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
This deep into a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You got to think long-term and consider your future fights.
And I guarantee you that throwing in the towel is the furthest thing these superstars are thinking about.
In a chin lock!
Oh, my.
Notice the placement of the knee right between the shoulder blades. This is painful.
Oh, brutal. To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
I'm so glad to be calling this match the first Raw of a new era. New GMs, new stars, new titles, and hopefully a new women's champ.
The new titles Renee alluded to includes the Cruiserweight Championship, but also the Universal Championship, which will be decided at SummerSlam. And Sasha Banks now. What is the boss going to do?
She's
Charlotte
running away.
To her feet. Oh, right hand.
Sasha's finally realized she's no match for Charlotte, because she was climbing out of the ring and was about to jump over the barricade.
And now Charlotte's going to take advantage even more.
I don't quite see it that way, but nonetheless, Charlotte with a big boot to the face of Sasha, who's in trouble.
Charlotte's doing everything she can to keep the boss down. She knows where Sasha keeps moving. That could be the advantage that Sasha has here tonight.
And now Charlotte mocking the boss.
Charlotte just realized that she doesn't belong.
Yeah, all she did was fire Sasha up, who drives Charlotte into the apron, spine first. And now Charlotte trying to create space and stay away from the boss.
Charlotte back in the ring.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sasha just threw the title to Dana Brooke. Oh, this looks familiar.
And the official caught Dana. Dana slams to the locker room.
See you, bye, Dana, to the back.
Little lion cheating and stealing.
This is a great call.
Sasha Banks idolized Eddie Guerrero, the best to ever do that.
Let this match be one-on-one.
Classic Latino heat, but will it pay off for the ball?
Renee, you and I were both there for the beginning of this relationship between Sasha Banks and Charlotte.
Yeah, we have, Graves. They've grown into the ring together. They've evolved together. Unfortunately, they've evolved into two different things.
And by that, you mean that Charlotte has evolved into a champion while Sasha has evolved into a egotistical loser.
Good one, Graves. Charlotte's found success and she's evolved into the dirtiest player in the game, much like her father. Meanwhile, Sasha's evolved into one of the most popular superstars in all of WWE.
Double axe handle.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my gosh. Surfboard leg breaker. Strong words from Banks earlier tonight as she claimed that Charlotte's been dodging her ever since both women set foot in WWE last year.
It's not a claim, Michael. It's a fact. In the last 10 months, these two have been in WWE. Charlotte has yet to face Sasha one-on-one before tonight. That's just absurd.
That's because Charlotte had plenty of other, more deserving challengers like Natalya and Paige. Those are women with accomplished WWE resumes, while all the quote-unquote boss has done is lose and complain.
She's dazed in the corner there.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Yeah. Boot right in the jaw.
Banks delivering big-time offense. The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
Can I just point out how absurd it is that Sasha Banks has not had a one-on-one title opportunity, and tonight she's been here for 10 months.
Hey, Banks has had her chances. For example, she had a triple threat at WrestleMania where she failed to win the title. The women's roster here has never been bigger, and sometimes you have to seize an opportunity like a triple threat or a fatal four-way.
I should mention that WrestleMania match Corey's alluding to might very well have been won by the boss until Ric Flair got involved and kept Banks from taking part at the end of the match.
And she was a sore loser about it. No wonder she didn't get any opportunities after that.
Just 6 days ago, SmackDown Live hosted the WWE Draft. Raw's second pick of the night was Charlotte. Raw picked 7 other competitors before picking up Sasha Banks. That has to be bothering the boss.
Oh, definitely does. Sasha calls herself a legit boss, so the fact that other superstars were deemed as more valuable has to be painful for Banks. Frankly, I think Charlotte deserves the higher draft spot. Climbing the ropes again. Look out.
Sasha Banks is scaling the ropes once more.
You guys brought up Charlotte getting picked before Sasha in the draft, and I think Sasha finds inspiration from it, not anger. It's put...
Dangerous part of town here. Charlotte thwarting whatever plans Banks had for the moment. Now the queen.
Oh, yeah, Sasha's in a world of trouble now that Charlotte's coming to meet her up on that top rope.
Look at this, just rifling off rights. The queen is about to end this. If this connects, it's game over for the boss. Oh, my God! Banks hung up on the top rope, and Charlotte in firm control. There's no way Sasha recovers from that.
I don't know what Charlotte's got planned, but I don't think it's going to look good for Banks.
Oh, no, what's the queen doing? Sasha Banks is hurt. Oh, my. Oh, no. Look out! Oh, Salt! Incredible athleticism!
Charlotte has been unstoppable for almost an entire year. She's been a champion here for 307 consecutive days. That's the longest reign since Trish Stratus held the previous women's championship.
Well, that just says it all, doesn't it, Cole? She won the Divas title last year, retired it at WrestleMania. What?
Charlotte! This is it. Time to go to school.
Banks says not today.
Roll through. Oh, Sasha may have Charlotte where she wants her. Look at this.
Oh, Charlotte gonna tap.
Hang on, queen.
Look at the torque on Charlotte's back.
Oh, Charlotte using her long legs to get to the ropes, forcing the referee to break the hold, but the damage has been done. Both these women are absolutely spent, Corey. They have given it their all here tonight.
Both women trying to regroup, come up with a new plan that was so close for Sasha Banks.
Sasha struggling to try to get back to her feet. Charlotte as well.
Who can push through? Who can overcome? Uh-oh! Backstabber! Backstatement! Charlotte's in trouble! What's Charlotte gonna do? We got a new champion!
Here is your winner and the new WWE Women's Champion, Sasha Banks!
Sasha Banks did it, the new women's champion!
It is indeed boss time!
Raw had its own women's championship, which was all well and good, but us ladies on SmackDown were laying it all on the line without any title to speak of. Soon enough, WWE saw the kind of traction we women were getting.
The SmackDown Women's Division is on fire!
And they recognized our work with a new championship exclusive to the blue brand. The first ever SmackDown Women's Championship was the prize. And all I had to do to get it was defeat 5 other women.
The first ever Women's Six-Pack Challenge.
The last woman standing will be crowned the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion.
All of them were just as hungry for the title as I was. Well, almost as hungry. I'd last kicked my way through NXT. I'd been on the stage at WrestleMania. But I didn't just come to show off. I came for a championship.
Everything I have fought for has led me to this moment.
The night of Backlash, I was straight to fire. And anyone in my way was gonna get their head slapped off.
Welcome to WWE Backlash, where we kick off this historic evening by crowning the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion in a six-pack elimination challenge.
Becky Lynch, Naomi, Natalya, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Bella are all vying to make history tonight.
Nikki Bella and Natalya have held titles before, but there's a lot of hungry talent looking to make their mark tonight.
This place is going insane!
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
And she's going after the arm again.
She's not just looking to win this match.
Guys, the arm is taking an absolute beating here tonight.
And permanent damage has to be a concern right now.
She might very well be trying to break the arm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
Afterglow combo.
To the outside.
Natalya is a force within the ring.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Back in from the floor.
Oh, and a step up enziguri.
The arm is taking on quite a bit of damage here, Byron.
And it's pretty hard to win a match with only one arm, I'll tell you that.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
And she's going after the arm again. Looks like the arm has become a target now.
It's definitely starting to look that way, Michael.
Goes for it again.
Hooked up.
Back suplex.
Drop kick.
Oh, look at a scoop slam.
Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
Suplex. Can't prepare your face for that.
She's ready for something big.
Oh, her back.
She might very well be trying to break the arm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
There she goes.
Uh-oh. On the middle rope. Picking up speed.
Corey, looks like an arm has become a target.
That's a good game plan if you ask me.
What an elbow drop.
Right to the heart. Sleeper slam.
And here's Alexa Bliss into the pin.
You're not going to get her that easy.
It's going to take more than that.
Oh, right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty. Oh, stomping away.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Cover here. She's in control.
Naomi has been eliminated.
Taken down by Becky, looking for the armbar.
Disarm her. It's got to be over.
She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done. Look out.
Oh, my. Down with authority.
All measured up.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
All the way from the top rope.
And again.
Oh, look at that. She might very well be trying to break the arm.
And I wouldn't be surprised.
Looks like the arm has become a target now. With the roll-up. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Taking it to the arm here.
Yeah, and if you're successful in taking out the arm, your chances of winning go up exponentially.
STO.
And into a quick cover is Nikki Bella.
And Natalya kicks out. Tried for it early. Back in the ring again.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
And the ropes break this one up.
Great ring awareness there, Michael.
Super kick. Good night.
All she has to do is capitalize.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 2.5, so close to a finish here.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
She might very well be trying to break the arm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
Perhaps feeling a little more comfortable on the outside at this point.
And Nikki is fearless as ever right here.
Kick right to the body.
Nothing complicated about that one.
Oh, and the rolling neck snap.
the showers.
German suplex.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Guys, the arm is taking an absolute beating here tonight.
And permanent damage has to be a concern right now.
Critical time in this matchup. She might very well be trying to break the arm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
This in full control. DDT.
Night-night.
Carmella's in a real bad spot. 2! Wow, Carmella somehow digs deep and finds a way to keep fighting. She's a beast. Here we go again.
Oh, look out. Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Corey, looks like an arm has become a target.
That's a good game plan if you ask me.
And she's going after the arm again.
She's not just looking to win this match, Cole. She's looking to cause injury here as well.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Becky Lynch is looking for the ending.
Oh, there it is.
And she gets to the ropes.
That's why always knowing where you are inside that ring is so important.
The arm is taking on quite a bit of damage here, Byron.
And it's pretty hard to win a match with only one arm. I'll tell you that.
She might very well be trying to break the arm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Looks like the arm has become a target now.
It's definitely starting to look that way, Michael. Lynch handing out a last kicking. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
She might very well be trying to break the arm.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
Running leg drop!
It's Alexa Bliss with the reversal.
Now by nature.
It's over.
Carmella can't fight back.
She's looking far from fabulous.
Moving into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion. New champion.
Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor.
Wow. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Natalya says, not this time. The submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh, yeah, Natalya. This is a Hart family tradition. Guys, the arm is taking an absolute beating here tonight.
And permanent damage had...
Oh, what timing. That might have been it.
But it's...
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
Submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh, yeah, Natalya.
This is a Hart family tradition. Sharpshooter.
Good job getting to the ropes there.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Back suplex.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
She's got her in her sights. Knife edge chop.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Oh, a jumping arm breaker.
Becky Lynch. Disarm her. It's got to be over.
I can't believe she's hanging on this long.
She's got a tap.
No escape.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay. Oh, dang. Becky connects.
Producing a trampling.
Becky Lynch, exploder.
What are you? Shoulders down, championship on the line. Inside the ring now. No, the shoulders were not down. The referee was right on top of it.
Snapmare takeover, followed by
Big boot. He's got it cinched in to disarm her.
I can't believe she's hanging on this long.
She's got a tap.
No escape, only surrender.
She works her way out of that one.
She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though.
Absolute dominance. She says, no thanks. Oh, look at this. Hair pull net slam.
Becky's got the arm trapped. Body slam right on the hammerlock. How about another?
She's ready for something big.
Here we go. Oh, what height. A second time, Becky Lynch is looking to fly.
Natalya says, not this time.
Big punch finds its mark.
Incredible body slam by Becky Lynch. She's making a habit of this.
Incoming.
Drop. Becky Lynch is really going to work in there. She has become relentless at this point.
Natalya has been eliminated.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Body slam right on the hammerlock.
Oh man, Becky's dismantling that arm.
Just sending a message there.
Oh, my arm's just being torn apart.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
What a slam.
Oh man, Becky's dismantling that arm.
That will get your attention.
Smart, attacking the arm.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full.
Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
I see where she's going with this.
Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar.
Disarm her!
Nice job getting to the ropes.
She really had no choice, Cole. It was either get to the ropes or tap.
Very difficult position to be in right now.
All measured up.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Becky connects.
And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
Uh-oh. Dragon screw.
Becky Lynch is not looking good out there.
Lynch has put a ton of...
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay.
Drop kick from behind. Ouch.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. How about another?
Becky Lynch setting up for the nice exploder suplex.
Becky Lynch showing no sympathy.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
She wants to finish this.
Oh, there it is. Disarm her. It's got to be over.
Locked in. This will break your arm in a hurry. Can Becky's opponent hang on?
Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
Carmella Becky has been eliminated.
She did it! Dream has been realized. Started training when she was 15, and now she's the champ.
Her first ever title win is for the first ever SmackDown Women's Championship.
The SmackDown Championship was mine. I was the first to ever hold it. And regardless of what happened after that night, you always remember the first. After everything I'd fought through, I'd finally been recognized for what I always knew I was. The champ.
2016 was the year of firsts. I got my first championship win. Becky became the first SmackDown Women's Champion. But maybe the biggest first of the year was at Hell in a Cell, where Charlotte and I were the main event. This was the first time the women's main evented a WWE pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell is maybe the most punishing match style in the entire WWE. I remember watching Triple H and The Undertaker back at WrestleMania 28.
Or Mankind being thrown off the top of the cage in 1998.
But there'd never been a women's Hell in a Cell match, ever.
Usually you reserve those matches for the most heated, brutal rivalries. And that's exactly what Charlotte and I had.
Sasha had my championship. She didn't deserve it. I did. So yeah, I was excited to step into the cell with Sasha. It gave me an opportunity to give back what was mine in a structure so punishing. Nobody would be able to deny my victory.
And the cell is coming down, and can you imagine what is going through the minds of these two women?
So much stress, so much emotion to have the Hell in a Cell settling down around the ring. It's terrifying.
You can see the trepidation on both competitors' faces. It's just become real to them. They are locked inside this menacing structure, and the battle is about to begin.
Everybody knows that this kind of...
And Charlotte went right after Sasha.
Charlotte wasting no time, but the cell's still being lowered.
Charlotte realizes the magnitude of this situation, and she wants to reclaim her throne. There is no hesitation. The Queen is going to injure Sasha Banks before the cell even lowers.
It's not only about the championship, it's personal. Charlotte wants to shorten the career of Sasha Banks. And these two are outside the cell, guys.
There we go. Women starting outside Hell in a Cell.
And look at now. Sasha gonna drive Charlotte into the barricade.
Sasha returning the favor to the Queen.
And she is out cold.
Oh, big moves here from Banks.
Gotta fight fire with fire. That's exactly what the boss is trying to do to the Queen.
Let's fight dirty.
this is bad. Oh, look at no. You can't climb up there.
That's what she's doing, Cole.
These women have heard they can't their entire careers. They're proving everybody wrong right out of the gate in Hell in a Cell.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Bang off the cell. Queen hanging on for dear life.
This being unfamiliar territory for these women, I feel they're using the scene pretty well.
Sasha's still climbing.
Sasha Banks looking to get creative. Good night, Banks.
Are you kidding me?
Sasha's in trouble. I mean, she's in this much pain over. Whoa!
The referee's trying to check on Banks, trying to make sure she's physically able to continue this competition.
She can't walk.
Sasha barely able to make it to her feet.
I can imagine the frustration from Sasha Banks here, though. I mean, this moment, she's been waiting for this for so long.
Oh, this hometown crowd trying to will Sasha Banks back into this match.
Banks doesn't need the support of the crowd. She needs a doctor.
This is not how Sasha wanted this to go down in her hometown.
In a bad way. Sasha can't even stand.
I mean, the officials may want to consider just calling this.
And it would be a darn shame.
I agree. It would be a darn shame, Michael, but you got to think about career longevity. You have to think about the health and the wellness of Sasha Banks.
This one's over before it even began.
Yeah, it's too bad, too. This was supposed to be an historic night.
Oh, no.
And well, the EMTs have come out here now, and they've got the stretcher, and it looks like they're going to take Sasha back. And I hope Charlotte's proud of herself, because nobody wanted to see this end like this.
We knew this was a dangerous matchup, a dangerous situation for both women, but you have to feel a little bit for Sasha Banks, never even getting the opportunity.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Sasha Banks is unable to compete. Therefore, here is your winner due to forfeit, and the new...
Hey,
Sasha, wait a minute!
I don't know about this.
Sasha back on her feet! Oh, and Sasha Banks!
Banks has lost it.
Sasha Banks is going after everyone in her path. Nobody's going to stand in her way here tonight.
Come on, Sasha.
Somebody needs to stop Banks for her own well-being.
The boss does what she wants when she wants.
We know Hell in a Cell can end people's careers, and right now Sasha Banks is in a bad way if she steps in between those ropes.
And here we go, Hell in a Cell underway. What does Sasha have left?
Sasha Banks is asking Charlotte if that's all she's got. No way Sasha's gonna go out like that.
We are seeing a next-level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Oh, impressive counter.
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
What we are seeing now is confidence. The growing confidence of Charlotte in this match.
It's ironic. Most of the damage we see in this match so far happened outside the Hell in a Cell, even before the match began. Defenseless in the corner now. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Sit-out slam.
For the championship! Perhaps thinking something else here. Charlotte with a big smile on her face, and it may only be a matter of time. With Sasha Banks, backstabber!
Banks statement locked in.
Can Banks do this?
Sasha's only got this one moment. She's got to seize it.
The Queen is in trouble.
Oh, look at the incredible power of the Queen.
Oh, God! Sasha Banks already injured back right off the apron.
She's looking to kick this thing into high gear out here near the Savage Steel Hell in a Cell. And she's back in the ring now. And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Lariat. Charlotte is really going to work now. And here comes Charlotte.
Sasha Banks in a bad way in the center of the ring.
Remember, anything goes inside Hell in a Cell.
Banks realized what the Queen had in mind. Sasha fighting desperately. Here we go! The Queen driven straight into the cage.
I don't know how Sasha's even doing this. Bad back and all.
Pure adrenaline, pure gut. Oh my God!
You have to admire the guts and determination we are seeing from the champion.
These women are not going to be walking away the same after tonight's grueling matchup.
It's all for the championship. It's all to make history. Who's going to dig down deep? Sasha Banks, steel chair in hand.
It's all perfectly legal.
You want to play dirty? You got it.
Banks puts on the brakes for the moment, but Charlotte's still determined to drive Sasha into the steel chair. But boom, what a right hand from Charlotte. Oh, man.
Got the chops.
Nasty chop by Charlotte.
Oh, and another one. Lining up the boss.
Trademark Flair chops, inflicting agony upon the boss.
Just breaking her down.
And the Queen taking a moment to enjoy.
No time for gloating in a matchup like this.
And here comes Banks.
It's a fury of fists.
Sasha still hurt.
Oof. Even more hurt after that.
Once again, oh no! Face first off the steel chair. Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the Queen. And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Goes for it again. And again.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Here's Charlotte.
The Queen is showing why she is genetically superior.
Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
The Queen gaining momentum.
Big room. And Charlotte with a boot right to the midsection. And the boss is in trouble. And Charlotte now dominating.
Here comes that aggressive side of Charlotte.
Oh, what is Charlotte thinking here?
Oh, look at this.
The Queen is going to break the boss in half.
Continuing to attack that damaged lower back of the boss. Charlotte got too cocky for her own good.
Another one, and here comes Sasha.
I can't believe Sasha still has anything left.
Here she goes.
Oh!
Whoa! Sasha caught herself. Sasha caught herself.
From Sasha Banks. Oh, the Hell in a back in the ring now. Oh! Right to the back. Oh, foot just stomping down. Scoop slam. Ooh.
The Queen setting up. Knee drop hits the mark. Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. Oh, neck breaker. This match has been...
Charlotte trying to figure out, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to put away Sasha Banks and win back the Women's Championship?
Pulling out all the stops firing, as you mentioned. Charlotte now with a table set up, looking to do perhaps permanent damage to Sasha Banks.
First the steel chair, now the table.
Charlotte's decided this ends now. This battle is over. The Queen is taking her crown home.
Is it even worth the risk at this point? These women are going to destroy each other.
Oh my goodness.
In the heat of the moment, you don't ask yourself those questions. It's not about is it worth it. It's about becoming the champion.
No time to think about the pain, but what your body's gonna feel like tomorrow.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Charlotte with the boot. Charlotte is taking control of this match. Her offense is on point right now.
The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure 4.
Not so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack. That's why she's the Queen. Oh, and look at this. Charlotte outside the ring. What is she going to do now?
Whatever it takes.
Charlotte may be on the hunt.
Oh, boy.
The desperate Queen reaching deep into the arsenal.
Banks better start moving.
Charlotte went through the last one. Now she's looking to return the favor for the boss.
Charlotte has Sasha right where she wants her.
Charlotte can taste the victory. She can taste the history of being the first woman to be victorious inside Hell in a Cell.
Sasha better dig deep and come up with a plan quick, because right now Charlotte looks like she's about to close the deal.
Both these ladies have thrown everything at each other, all in the name of walking out of Hell in a Cell as the women's champion.
Sasha on the table. Charlotte Flair. What does the Queen have in mind? Smash talk in your face. Oh my God, Charlotte's gonna head up to the top rope here.
High risk, high reward.
Oh no, no, no.
Sasha, Charlotte had no idea. And Banks from behind, and here comes the boss.
Where did Sasha find this fire? How is she still mobile?
That fight, that grit of the boss.
Sasha's a little dazed, but trying to clear the way for whatever she has in mind.
Sasha positioning the table for God knows what.
She's She's in control. She's got a big plan. That back, though, still taking it out of Banks.
Sasha's like the walking dead at this point. She just keeps moving forward. Banks wants the championship. Banks wants the victory.
She's about to get it.
Sasha's back just too damaged. She couldn't support Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, both of these women showing the effects of the grueling, historic Hell in a Cell. Sasha just tossed out of the table. And this is a vicious Charlotte.
Charlotte will resume her original plan here. Perhaps to send Sasha through that table.
Oh, she doesn't. This one will be over. Sasha can barely stand.
The Queen more than happy to inflict
Natural selection. That's going to be it.
Good night. Cover. Hook to the leg. Got her. Charlotte picks up the win.
Here is your winner and the new Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte.
And then she fixed her crown.
a true battle of attrition inside Hell in a Cell. But we have a new women's champion.
Back on SmackDown Live, Alexa Bliss had taken the championship from me and held on to it thanks to an alliance with somebody I never expected, Mickie James.
Becky Lynch looking like she'd seen a ghost. Mickie James just handed that championship to Alexa Bliss.
With Elimination Chamber coming up, I was hungry for some revenge. But at the same time, though, it was surreal.
Mickie's one of the greatest champions of all time.
I'd watch Mickie on Raw before I'd even started my career. I used to watch her and Trish and Lita growing up. So yeah, I'd kind of looked up to Mickie James in the past. By the time Elimination Chamber rolled around, those days were over.
Big match here tonight for Becky Lynch against the veteran Mickie James.
Huge for Mickie James. A lot of people are wondering if she's still got it. What's she gonna bring to the table?
Well, think about Becky Lynch, Renee. Think about how this would propel her.
Shoulders down.
A close call there. Think about how this would propel Becky Lynch's career to another level.
This is a
Shoulders
moment.
down again.
This is a moment that Becky Lynch has been waiting for. These women just all over the ring.
Yeah, rolling outside the ring now. Still locked up, Becky and Mickie.
Here we go, Becky Lynch, Mickie James. Two generational talents colliding.
These two ladies better watch the count.
Time to get back in the ring, ladies. Focus.
Becky standing toe-to-toe with Mickie James. Both women back in to break the count.
Both these ladies back in the ring, squaring off.
We just saw a stalemate between Becky and Mickie.
Neither woman is looking to back down. There's a lot they want to prove to one another.
Drop kick with precision.
Oh, she knows that one works.
How about another?
Basement drop kick.
Lynch handing out a last kicking. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Brutality. Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. She goes for the cover. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. The question that has been posed all week is, does Mickie James have a right to think she has something to do with the women's revolution?
Listen, Mickie James probably feels a bit jaded. She probably has years of pent-up frustration from not being that woman in the spotlight. With all the women that emerged during her absence, Mickie has an uphill battle. She's out here to prove that she belongs.
Renee, it might be a hard test, but she has the experience to back it up. Mickie James has beaten Hall of Famers. She's beaten Trish Stratus. She's been at WrestleMania. She's seen it all.
Oh, God, Lynch looking to destroy the arm.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
There she goes. To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Mickie's come back and feels that everything Becky has accomplished, she should be thanking her for it, like Becky didn't earn it on her own. I mean, come on, Becky was SmackDown's first draft pick, the inaugural women's champion, and would have been a two-time champion if it wasn't for Mickie.
Wait, now, we don't know for sure that Becky Lynch would have been a two-time champion. Alexa Bliss was always in control of the situation.
Check your eyes, Graves. Becky was just moments away. Alexa was ready to tap until James ruined the party.
Alexa was playing possum. She had Becky right where she wanted her.
Get off whatever planet you're on, Graves. We're going to need you down on Earth here at some point tonight.
The WWE Universe in Phoenix. Here comes the man!
Becky Lynch is rolling.
The Irish last kicker fired up.
We've got to cover. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
DDT!
Becky Lynch is keeping a very good tempo. Maintain the aggression.
Look out. Here we go.
Look at this. Missile drop kick.
Becky Lynch said on the kickoff show that she's been watching Mickie James matches to prepare for tonight.
And that there goes to show how Becky Lynch does have tremendous respect for Mickie James' talent.
Becky might have done her due diligence in preparation for this match, but it still seems like Becky wants to act like a pioneer of the women's revolution, when in fact, Mickie James was leading revolutions before they were even a cool thing to talk about. Uh-oh.
Oh, God, Lynch looking to destroy the arm.
Oh, that arm is just being torn apart.
Oh, well-measured strike.
Becky Lynch is looking for the ending.
Mickie James has been describing the current generation.
Becky looking for the disarmer. Can she put Mickie James away?
Almost got her. Almost got her position. No, Mickie counter.
Great counter, shoulders down.
Becky rolls through into a pinning combination.
Back up. Becky with the win.
What a win for Becky Lynch.
Here's your winner, Becky Lynch.
Incredible win for Becky here tonight. Mickie James very upset.
And everybody here's up on their feet for Becky Lynch.
So by early 2017, things were going well.
It's Bayley, one of the most genuine superstars you will ever meet.
I transitioned fully from NXT to WWE's main roster, but I still wasn't satisfied. I didn't have a WWE championship, and of the 4 horsewomen, I was the only one who hadn't earned one. At this point, Charlotte was holding the title. She'd already had some incredible matches with Sasha.
Women will step foot inside Hell in a Cell. The Women's Championship will be decided in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Which meant that if I was going to come after her, I need to do what the boss couldn't.
And so comes to an end one of the great rivalries in WWE history.
Bayley was cute. She loved to talk about how ever since she was a little kid, she wanted to be a WWE champion. It was adorable.
I was so glad to be on the main roster, finally. But I still had something else I needed to do. Ever since I was 10, it was my dream to be a WWE champion. And on Raw, I finally got my chance. And Charlotte, She may be a Flair, she may be WWE royalty, she may be the queen, but me, I'm something much, much stronger. I'm a hugger.
And here we go. Bayley looking to live her dream tonight to become the Raw Women's Champion.
The more that Charlotte can control the pace of this match, the more confidence the champion will gain.
I don't remember a women's champion that's been as dominant as Charlotte.
Watch out!
Running Bulldog. Charlotte Flair has learned all the tricks of the game from her two-time Hall of Fame father, the Nature Boy.
The mind game.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Oh, this was going to do some big...
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Hashtag women's title. That's what this is all about.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Ooh, well measured. Bayley is on the offense, and I like it.
Showing a lot of fury with her attacks.
And Bayley giving Charlotte all she can handle here.
Bayley obviously did her homework in preparation for this matchup with the Queen. Bayley is tired of being looked down upon, being underestimated by the Queen. She's got something to prove here tonight. I don't know why she takes it so personally. The Queen looks down on everybody. That's just the way life is. It doesn't make it okay, Corey.
May have her stack up kick out.
You know that Bayley's been waiting for this moment, scouting out exactly what Charlotte might be ready to throw her way.
You know, Bayley is from California. So the question is Bayley going back to her home state next week when Monday Night Raw comes live from LA with the Raw Women's title? What do you think, Renee?
I think Bayley's got the confidence to do just that. She's tired of being the only horsewoman to not win a WWE Women's Championship. It would be a hell of a homecoming party next week if Bayley claims a victory tonight, that's for sure.
Great offense by Bayley.
Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed. Charlotte's in a bind.
Queen needs to figure this out fast.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Scoop slam. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. With a beautiful neck snap.
Go for it again.
Bayley into the corner, bounce face first, and she says no. And Bayley now starting to build some momentum.
Fire up, girl. Tighten up that ponytail.
Bayley is daring Charlotte. Hit me with your best shot, and I'll return the favor.
And now it's Charlotte bounce face first off the turnbuckle. Bayley is rolling. Oh, no.
Eating that turnbuckle tonight.
Bayley is in full control. She can taste the moment. She can taste the opportunity. And the Queen just tasted the turnbuckle.
Come on, Bayley.
Look out.
Oh, cross body. Lateral press and a kick out.
Oh, so close.
Don't lose your cool right now, Bayley. You gotta keep that foot on the gas pedal.
And Charlotte, standing switch by Bayley. Charlotte as well. Oh, my God. Bayley right to the turnbuckle, back of her neck.
Oh, Charlotte's in control now.
That could be the turning point.
What is the Queen thinking?
Remember, Bayley, a former NXT champion, had some tremendous matches on that stage, but tonight, on the big stage of Monday Night Raw, in the main event from... here they come!
I can't believe this has happened. Charlotte saw a chance and couldn't.
How is this superstar still in this match? Poor Charlotte! What grace! Float over into the DDT!
Bayley setting a very good pace now.
The momentum is clearly turned to her favor. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Oh, Bayley with a wicked neck snap.
We all know Bayley has been starving for that big moment since arriving in WWE. We've seen it time and time again. It just takes a great athlete to get over that hump, to get that one big win, to have that confidence that changes careers, and that level of confidence could exist right here for Bayley tonight.
And I think Bayley has confidence already, guys. She's beaten Charlotte on a number of occasions. Now, granted, the title was not on the line in those matchups, and she did lose her one title opportunity, but she has defeated Charlotte. She knows she can do it, and that can play big in this match tonight. What grace! Float over into the DDT! Oh, Bayley there with a beautiful neck snap!
Rolling neck snap.
Charlotte brilliantly used her power advantage in ring positioning to drop Bayley's neck on the bottom turnbuckle.
I was going to say, before Bayley was swung into the turnbuckle, I wanted you to notice the look on her face. She was grinning. Confidence was building in Bayley. And in an instant, Charlotte snuffed it out.
To Charlotte's credit, she's done that on so many occasions. Every time a challenger thinks they've got Charlotte right where they want her, she seems to turn the tables.
Chops from the Queen just seem to be inciting Bayley.
Each chop is firing Bayley up.
Bayley responding in kind.
And another one. And here comes Bayley.
Look at Bayley go. But the Queen again fires back.
Oh, a collision. Both women down.
Car wreck in the middle of the ring.
This could be the moment of truth for Bayley. It could be her last gasp effort to put away the Queen.
Do whatever you can to not let this moment slip away.
What's Bayley got to be thinking now, Byron? Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Picking up the pace. This is where she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley.
Oh, here it comes. The title might change hands. Charlotte is in trouble.
The Honorable One. Nice suplex. Bayley is showing her true colors. Red with anger. Dictating the pace of the match now. She's ready for something big.
Look at this. Bang! Are you kidding me?
We are seeing a lot of guts, a lot of determination out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point to end this will come from.
Boom! Bayley from the second rope.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Bayley on the offensive.
Headlock grounding their opponent.
I like this. Full body weight applied.
Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Elbow drop.
Wow, what a shot.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Bayley is going up yet again.
Whoa! Elbow finds its mark.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Up the turnbuckle goes Bayley.
All the way from the top rope.
putting it all on the line.
Look out!
Big body splash.
Up the turnbuckle goes Bayley. Bayley's gonna fly!
Diving elbow drop.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
Cover for the championship.
Whoa, didn't expect to see that. The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Just assaulting the torso here. Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
Oh no, this does not look good.
This is exactly what you do not want to see. Human anatomy wasn't built for this.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
And now that one's countered. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
I wasn't expecting this killer instinct from Bayley.
Her offense is on point right now.
Wait a minute. There it is. Hurricane Rana. What more does Bayley have to do?
Just wow.
They're coming out of their seats in Vegas. Big fight feel in a big fight city.
You know, Bayley's asking herself, what can I possibly do to topple the queen? Captured the leg. Big mistake.
Bayley is showing she can talk trash and talk with the best of them.
Bayley starting to feel it.
Bayley looking to put Charlotte away. Oh my God, Dana Brooke.
Get out of here, Dana!
Not like this! Not like this!
Bayley stays alive.
Bayley having to deal with Dana Brooke and Charlotte.
Oh! Come on, Bayley!
How about this?
Bayley looking to beat Charlotte with her own move. Figure four is in.
Imagine how humiliating. Oh,
Come on, Dana! Breaking her eye!
And the
Get out of
official
here!
never saw it.
This is ridiculous. For Pete's sake. Bayley's got to contend with Charlotte and Dana, too.
Here we go. Time to go to school.
This is absolutely garbage! Brutal!
Easy pickings for the queen now.
And a figure eight. Bayley's dreams have been dashed.
Yeah, Bayley about to tap out.
It's Sasha.
With a crutch.
Thank goodness.
Evening the odds at ringside!
Charlotte. The boss is here.
Can Bayley get it done?
I'm okay with this. Come on, Bayley.
Can Bayley do this? Bayley to Bayley.
Cover, Bayley. We got a new champion.
Here is your winner and the new Raw Women's Champion, Bayley!
The entire WWE Universe on their feet. Bayley as the new Women's Champion!
Bayley earned this opportunity. She earned this win. And now, Bayley, you earned the right
four horsemen weren't the only superstars doing serious work during the women's revolution. You can't talk about the women's revolution without mentioning Asuka and her incredible strike style, or Ember, her acrobatics, or Paige, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Tamina, Alicia Fox. They were all tough competitors, every single one of them. And you can't forget about Nia Jax.
Perhaps the most powerful force the women's division has ever seen.
We met before, and it hadn't gone so great for me.
And Nia Jax beats the boss. Wow.
Then I fought her at Fastlane, and look, I'm the boss. It takes a lot to face me. But Nia Jax, well, she didn't compete like anyone I faced before. I'm the boss! And I mean, I still beat her. It's me we're talking about. But that wasn't easy.
We're on the road to WrestleMania here at Fastlane, where Sasha Banks faces a serious roadblock in the form of Nia Jax.
Jax has been attacking Banks for weeks about the boss's shortcomings in the Raw division, and Banks is looking to prove her wrong.
A lot of momentum towards WrestleMania is on the line here. The woman who wins here makes a strong case for the Raw Women's title opportunity.
Not looking good, guys. Sasha really holding her own against Nia Jax.
It is a tall hill to climb for the boss.
Taking down Nia Jax, chopping away, one chop at a time here.
Yeah, but Nia's still on her feet with Sasha into the corner. And Nia falls behind with a clubbing blow.
Power of Nia Jax is next level.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
And Nia's just looking to pick apart the bones now.
Head crank. A quick finish. Can she do it? Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Just power out.
Sasha Banks has accomplished every one of her goals. Earn that NXT contract, change the way women are perceived in our industry, become a champion. Nia Jax is the one roadblock that Sasha Banks has been unable to overcome.
Every one of those accomplishments are commendable, but this isn't something Banks can do over time. There's no overcoming Nia Jax next week or next month. She has to do it tonight or she has failed.
Sasha Banks is making her presence known.
Dragon sleeper.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Oh, Sasha trying to hang on here.
Sasha's locked in, taking away the air supply for Nia Jax.
Guillotine.
Sasha tried anything and everything, desperately squeezing at Nia Jax, but Jax just too strong.
At this point, this is all Sasha can do is just hang on and squeeze. Oh, no. Oh, resourceful by Sasha now into the sleeper hold.
Locking it in.
Great strategy, great counters by the boss here, but driven into the corner.
Smart ring awareness from Nia Jax.
Yeah, but look at Sasha again. Going right back to the sleeper. In the center of the ring.
Oh!
The irresistible force, just too much for the boss.
How much does Sasha have left? Nia looking to end this thing. Oh, man. That looks like it hurt. Nia Jax covers early.
And Sasha Banks pops the shoulder up.
That would have been a shocker.
Let's talk some more about Banks' roadblock in the form of Nia Jax. What happens if she loses tonight?
Michael, a loss like this definitely sends you down the ladder of contention. But I think a loss tonight will break the boss mentally. If she can't beat the best this division has to offer, she's going to question her own self-worth. And that is very bad news for the boss.
As something of an underdog here tonight, what can Sasha do against the dominant Nia Jax?
I honestly have no idea. Her best bet is to draw from the WWE Universe and hope for some inspiration, because she cannot match offense with a competitor like Nia Jax. And no luck against Nia Jax there.
All measured up.
Ah, drop kick to the spine. Just a merciless kick across the back from the boss. Byron chimed in with his thoughts on Sasha Banks' strategy. Renee, what would you say is the boss's key to victory?
Sasha cannot show hesitation. As a former women's champion, Sasha knows exactly what she has to do. The question is, can she do it when a competitor is as imposing and frightening as Nia Jax?
Bulldog. Sasha Banks is really in control of this match.
This is when it's boss time.
She has become relentless at this point. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
Bankrupt. I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
Tough order for Sasha Banks tonight, facing off against a...
And Sasha with a backstabber, flipping her over. Here it comes.
Saved by the ropes.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
She wants to finish this.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Running clothesline. You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
There comes the board. Big statement. Whoa, I guess she decided not to go for the submission.
And I thought she had her there, Cole. I guess not.
Oh, no! Banks planted.
Right through the mat almost.
The unforgiving power of Nia
Jax. Drop to Sasha. Good night, boss.
Yeah, the confidence of Nia Jax, the power, the strength is too much to overcome for Banks tonight. Who do you think you are, huh?
Hey, watch your head.
Nia just reminding Banks how powerful she is. Why Nia is the irresistible force. Here comes the exclamation point.
Nia Jax is in a league of her own.
Oh, Sasha. Sasha slips behind.
Hold on.
Shoulders are down. Oh, my God, she got her.
I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks overcomes Nia Jax. No one saw that coming.
Nia Jax is a force to be reckoned with.
Nia Jax is like nothing you've seen before.
You know, I'm strong. I'm confident.
Here comes Nia. Look at the power.
I make no apologies for who I am.
She completely shook up the division. We just didn't have anyone like her on the roster.
Which is why it was so great to face her at WrestleMania 33 in a fatal four-way.
At WrestleMania, when I eliminate each and every one of you, that title is gonna have a permanent home.
Once again, we were on WWE's biggest stage.
WrestleMania. It's the exciting next step in the women's evolution.
The following contest is a fatal four-way elimination match for the Raw Women's Championship.
WrestleMania is every superstar's dream, you know? There's just nothing like it.
The Raw Women's title is on the line here at WrestleMania. The champ
has her up.
Look at this. Boom, nice.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
Here it comes. No hugs from Bayley here. She's executing on her plan perfectly.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh.
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch. In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Setting up. Shining Wizard. Had it scouted.
Here she goes. Back in the ring now.
Nia has her up.
Well, I don't know if Nia Jax knows where she is right now.
Oh, man. Bayley with a knee in the eye socket.
Oh, man, targeting the leg. A well-aimed strike.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Here's Charlotte. The Queen is showing why she is genetically superior.
Nasty one right to the chest.
Attack to the midsection.
Sasha Banks showing everyone that it's boss time. For the win to retain the championship.
You're not going to get it that easy.
And we continue. Head scissor applied.
Oh, malicious. Severe damage being inflicted to the back. Tattooed with a double axe handle.
Oh, we're jumped.
Here comes Bayley.
Yeah, Bayley looking to take advantage, sent out of the ring by Nia Jax.
It's such a chaotic, unpredictable environment this match is.
And Nia Jax is starting to take over now.
And nobody can go toe-to-toe with Nia in this situation.
But the irresistible force just imposing her will.
You can't fault the strategy, but you can't underscore enough the dominance.
Wait a minute, Bayley, Charlotte.
Uh-oh.
What on earth?
No way.
You gotta be kidding me, everybody.
Renee. Yes way.
Nia blocked it.
Is it gonna be enough?
The power of all three women to take down Nia Jax.
And everybody covering Nia. And Jax has been eliminated.
Nia Jax has been eliminated.
Smart strategy.
The complexion of this matchup has changed so much now that Jax is out.
The biggest threat from this matchup has just been removed.
And now what, ladies? Time to rejig, come up with another game plan.
And now Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha can all focus on each other.
Yes, my God.
A long history between all three of these women. Big opportunity at hand.
Looks like Charlotte wants no part of Bayley and Sasha right now.
Do you blame her?
That's kind of a good strategy if you ask me.
It's an elimination match.
You guys fight it! Go ahead!
Letting Sasha and Bayley go at it one-on-one.
This is a strategy befitting of a queen. Let the other two tear each other apart.
That's sort of a cowardly act, Corey.
And Charlotte didn't take long to get involved, did it?
Yeah. She learned from her daddy.
On the grand stage of the mall, you better believe Charlotte Flair's going to be involved.
Watch out!
Launching herself over the top rope, and down goes Bayley, and down goes Sasha.
And up goes Charlotte Flair.
What is Charlotte thinking?
I think we all know what Charlotte's got in mind here, Saxton.
Oh my goodness, Charlotte on the top. On the top, don't do it, Charlotte.
Oh my God, corkscrew moonsault for Charlotte.
All women are down, but what effect did that have on Charlotte Flair? She's still the first woman to her feet.
You have to wonder how Charlotte Flair is feeling tonight. This is a woman who had previously won her first 16 singles matches on pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was a year and a half of dominance, Cole, but Bayley ended that streak last month by successfully retaining the Raw Women's title against the Queen at Fastlane. Charlotte has to be a bit afraid of Bayley here tonight.
Au contraire, Renee, I disagree. That's just a bump in the road for the Queen. That streak is a testimony to Charlotte's ability to get the job done on the biggest stages in WWE. She is more than ready to start a new streak here tonight.
Back now inside the ring.
Every competitor has to be breathing a sigh of relief now that Nia Jax is no longer in this match.
That's putting it lightly, Renee. Everyone in this match is currently readjusting their strategy. Jax is the one person that none of these women wanted to be there up against at the end.
Bailey there with a beautiful neck snap.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Now momentum is in the corner of Bailey.
She continues to press forward.
Oh, Bailey sit outside the ring.
Charlotte looking for that extra advantage, trying to rip that turnbuckle padding off.
All right, dirtiest play on the game, Charlotte Flair.
And again, legal under the rules of this matchup.
Sasha from behind.
Roll it up, shoulders down, and a kick out.
But that turnbuckle, guys, that turnbuckle is exposed.
Defend the throne by any means necessary, Saxton.
Oh, the Queen just got rocked.
Yeah, Charlotte's dazed.
Reversal. Sasha went across the ring. Tilt-a-whirl, and look at that with the head scissors. Sending Charlotte across the ring. Charlotte's in trouble.
The boss on the move. Double knees.
The boss is feeling it.
Up and over.
Sasha able to land on her feet.
Charlotte face first into the buckle. The Queen on spaghetti legs.
Top rope, Sasha, video! Oh, and a kick out.
Man, what is it going to take to put Charlotte Flair out here tonight?
Maybe this. The bank statement. Locked in on Charlotte.
Can the Queen hang on? Banks is cranking on it.
The middle of the ring, perfect setup.
Charlotte trying to maneuver. Charlotte is back on her feet.
The strength and power of Charlotte Flair is unmatched.
Sasha able to slip behind, move Charlotte up. One, two, the second.
Hit the exposed turnbuckle.
Oh, no.
And now Charlotte hopes to take advantage. Cover. Sasha's out. Charlotte's eliminated Banks.
Sasha Banks has been eliminated.
I'll tell you who's still in this. This woman right here, Bailey.
And now they square off, Charlotte and Bailey. Oh, Bailey planting her. Oh, the corkscrew elbow drop.
And again.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Bailey on the offensive.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Bailey looking impressive.
She's fighting hard and reaping the rewards.
Charlotte and Bailey exchanging blows.
I like this attitude from Bailey, but it wasn't enough. Charlotte took her down. Oh!
We're going to find out who wants it more right here. This is a serious gut check between Bailey and Charlotte.
The only two women remaining.
Bailey sent face first into the corner. Queen closing in on victory.
Bailey's knee's injured.
Now the Queen, we saw this earlier, the Queen. This is where the Queen feels comfortable. Going for the home run.
No!
Bailey rolling out of the way. This could be Bailey's moment. Here's the cover. Over the left. Now shoulders down and a kick out.
God, so close.
Bailey's got that fight in her tonight. This is what we need here at WrestleMania.
Another thought on Nia Jax's elimination. You have to wonder if Charlotte is regretting her part in eliminating Nia Jax, and she's now facing two allies in Bailey and Sasha Banks.
Absolutely not, Cole. Charlotte's in-ring IQ is unmatched here in WWE. She had her reasons for targeting Nia Jax, and she knows exactly how to compete against these two in this situation.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Scoop slam. Here we
Flair just entirely too powerful for Bayley. Hung in the tree of woe at the mercy of the Queen.
Just the way the Queen likes it.
Bayley all hung up.
Oh my God. What in the world is Charlotte trying to do?
Charlotte messing around here tonight.
Point of the knee.
That is just nasty.
Great strategy. Charlotte wants to soften Bayley up for the figure 8 later on, but
Might be nasty, Byron, but it is effective.
It's about to get worse.
This is a highly dangerous part of town for Charlotte and Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley's not giving up.
Yeah, if anyone's ever questioned the toughness of Bayley, tonight she's showing you what she's made of.
Punches to the kidney of Charlotte.
It's been the story of Bayley's whole life. Keep on fighting. Never quit.
Oh! God, Charlotte is in trouble.
Bayley's still trapped, though.
Can Bayley somehow capitalize?
This is a valuable opportunity for Bayley.
Huge moment.
Right into the exposed turnbuckle.
That's Charlotte's fault. She's the one who took the pad off anyway.
Bayley about to take off from the top. Bayley's about to fly.
Oh, yeah.
I think the champ's got it.
The impact of that.
Coming into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
Bayley's done it. Bayley retains the title.
Yeah, hug right.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley.
You can't underscore enough what this win means for Bayley. She silenced her doubters and proven she is a worthy champion.
And she did it on the grandest stage of WrestleMania.
By WrestleMania 34, I'd competed in some high-profile matches at other WrestleManias.
Charlotte on the top rope. Moonsault! Moonsault by Charlotte!
But they don't get any less intense, any less nerve-wracking. And if you want to talk nerve-wracking, stepping into the ring with Asuka is not for the faint of heart.
Fasten your seatbelts. The Empress of Tomorrow has arrived.
With those blistering kicks. Asuka has the Asuka lock. Asuka is going to WrestleMania.
Asuka is a phenomenon, starting with her time in NXT through her run on WWE's main roster and going into WrestleMania 34. She was undefeated.
You'd wonder how she could have gone undefeated for so long, but when you see the way she moves in the ring, her speed, the power of her strikes.
Her streak lasted 914 days. 914 days until WrestleMania 34. Until she faced me.
914 days without a loss. Asuka takes on Charlotte here tonight at WrestleMania.
The Empress of Tomorrow and the Queen doing battle on the grandest stage of them all.
Either way, history's being made. Will Asuka's undefeated streak end tonight at the hands of Charlotte Flair?
And here we are, the title versus the streak.
Charlotte, we're going to put on a clinic here tonight against perhaps the best in the world.
I don't know if this is a good idea, Charlotte.
Yeah, you do not want to incite the temper of Asuka.
Some mind games from Charlotte. They're busting out the Flair strut in the opening stage of this match.
Even though this streak versus title match is one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history, it doesn't faze Charlotte Flair.
Nor should it. Charlotte is already WrestleMania royalty. The Queen is ready for Asuka.
Big clothesline.
She goes for it again.
Uh-oh, Asuka whipped across the ropes. Here we go now. Asuka leapfrog by Charlotte. Great athleticism by the Queen. How can you not be impressed?
Beautiful takedown. Charlotte Flair looking for the figure 4 submission.
Shoulders down and a kick out.
Sliding knee connects, covered by the Empress.
Almost had her again.
That's why Asuka Asuka's so dangerous. Can turn your lights out with one sudden strike.
Queen looks stunned.
Asuka's maybe getting in her head, getting under her skin.
Oh, look at the scoop slam.
Bow down to the Queen.
She's looking unstoppable, actually.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys. Definitely not. Oh, right to the chest.
Asuka asked for a challenge, and she is getting one.
Especially with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Whack! Oh, and look at this. Charlotte kick to the midsection. Looking for the neck breaker on Asuka. Asuka counters. Able to reverse.
Asuka wants the Asuka lock.
Asuka trying to get the Asuka lock cinched in.
Cutting off the air supply of Charlotte.
Charlotte trying to
break the hold. That'll do it. How do you think this match is going to turn out? It's so hard to pick. These women so evenly matched. Oh, look at the scoop slam.
And again.
Asuka turns it around. Don't be mistaken. She's sending a message with a takedown like that. Championship!
1, 2. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
She's not done yet.
Asuka seizing the moment that time.
Russian leg sweep.
You gotta wonder if Asuka's rethinking her title choice.
Charlotte is more ready than anyone's been before.
Setting up for the T-bone.
And she heads to the floor.
Probably looking to take a few deep breaths. Think about her next move.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
I got right to the gut.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Specifically targeting the leg.
Make way for the Queen, peasants.
And here comes Charlotte.
Picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. Asuka's in trouble. Her streak's in trouble. Oh, neck breaker. Here she goes. Back in the ring now. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Charlotte.
Top rope.
Look out.
Got caught by Asuka.
Asuka was ready for that. Asuka wanted Charlotte Flair.
Asuka, one step ahead. Trying to punish the Queen. Trying to make the Queen tap.
The Queen desperately trying to fight her way out of this triangle submission.
Here comes the power of Charlotte. Ready to lock it in.
Charlotte able to reverse into the Boston Crab. And now it's Asuka who's in trouble.
Asuka count cover.
Now Charlotte going for the pinfall victory.
And back to back you said it, Cole. These women are so evenly matched, so well scouted.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Oh, and a knee to the face. And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Oh, her legs are destroyed.
Picture perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
Oh, what's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow. Flapjack.
Face first.
It's over.
Stop pulling a leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Flapjack.
Face first.
Taking her legs out of the equation.
Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Stop pulling a leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring. Working on the leg.
What an attack from Charlotte.
The Queen gaining and here we go. The Boston Crab. Look at the...
Whoa, I guess she decided not to go for the submission.
And I thought she had her there, Cole. I guess not.
Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Stop pulling a leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
She's dazed in the corner there.
Charlotte trying to figure out what she's got to do next here.
The Queen is looking for the home run. Looking for a way to end this now.
Wait a second. Charlotte's on the top rope. What is Charlotte thinking? Spanish fly, my goodness.
With the championship on the line.
Unbelievable. Asuka just kicked out of the avalanche Spanish fly.
This is why no one is ready for Asuka. The blow right to the midsection from Charlotte.
You feel like Charlotte's going to start to take control here. Charlotte Flair wants it. Selection.
Charlotte hit natural selection. Asuka able to counter.
I mean, it's been incredible. Back and forth we go. Nobody able to get the upper hand, but maybe Asuka's got it now.
Asuka's got it right now.
Is this Asuka's moment?
How does Charlotte stay in this? Okay.
And now Charlotte, you can barely keep up with all this. Asuka trying to fight off the Queen.
All these deadly strikes of Asuka met from Charlotte Flair with the chop.
Man, what a physical match this has been. Fireman's carry takedown by Asuka.
Asuka going for the lock.
Charlotte again trying to somehow counter.
Both women wearing the scars of battle.
Such proud competitors.
The minute it's cinched in, Charlotte's in trouble.
They're in the middle of the ring. Charlotte, a great move. Shoulders down. Asuka's got to kick out and break.
Oh,
What a kick by Asuka. Charlotte had her bell rung.
The afflictive striking ability of Asuka being felt by the Queen. One.
You can see she's getting frustrated here. She's got to go back to the well.
Charlotte Flair closing in on victory. The Queen can taste it.
Charlotte looking for the figure four. Can she bridge into the figure eight here? Does she have an outlet? It's locked
of the battle. But one on.
The undefeated streak on the line. It all comes down to this.
I don't know how much longer Asuka can hold on here. She taps.
Charlotte breaks the strike.
And Charlotte is still the champion.
Here's your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte remains at the top of her game when it comes to the showcase of the Immortals. It took everything out of Charlotte Flair, but she did it.
Following WrestleMania 34, the women's division was in the best place it had ever been. We'd had great matches at WrestleMania, we were regular features on Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-views, and sometimes we were main eventers. But all that was just a prelude to what came next.
Evolution.
The first ever all-women's pay-per-view. I can't even put into words how important this was.
It was confirmation that no, this isn't a fad. This isn't going away. That we're damn good at what we do, and we're here to stay.
But we couldn't just take it easy, you know? This was the biggest chance yet, and we had some serious competition. The Riot Squad.
Even before they joined forces back when they were in NXT, the members of the Riot Squad were dominant. Honestly, they reminded me a lot of the Horsewomen in me. The same tenacity, the same charisma, the same drive to win.
We knew the Riot Squad wasn't gonna go down easy, so we teamed up with Natalya. It reminded me a lot of our NXT days, except this time, the stakes were much higher. It felt really good to team up with two people I respect, and we managed to get the big win that night.
Of course, there was a much bigger match that happened at Evolution between me and Blondie here.
Becky and I have had a complicated relationship.
What's complicated? She sucks. That's not complicated.
Becky and I were friends. Best friends since NXT. We had our matches against each other, but they were nothing personal until the day I won the SmackDown title in a triple threat match.
Natural selection! Charlotte Flair is a 7-time champion!
She snapped.
I saw things clearly for the first time. The friends aren't good for nothing except stabbing you in the back. Charlotte schemed her way into that triple threat. She should have never been competing for my title in the first place. And the WWE Universe agreed with me. Of course they did. Before that moment, I was really good. I'll give myself that. But after, I was unstoppable. I got my title back. I am the man. And I was gonna prove it at Evolution.
Evolution was the culmination of every struggle I had experienced in my career. Finding my own voice, proving myself on the main stage. Every setback, every heartbreak was all just a step on the road to the match at Evolution.
I'd crawled my way from the bottom all the way to the top. And in my match with Charlotte, I got to prove what everybody with half a brain already knew. I belonged there. This was a defining moment. Not just for me, not just for Charlotte, but for the entire women's division. At Evolution, we make history.
It's about the SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky the champion, Charlotte the challenger. There are no pinfalls, there are no submissions, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. There's no champion's advantage. You win this match when your opponent cannot get up before a count of 10 for the first time ever on WWE. Last woman standing, Lynch, Charlotte, live.
The roof is about to be blown off the arena.
Evading possible disaster there.
Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast.
Becky Lynch is just brutal right now. She has become relentless at this point.
Backbreaker.
Leg drop.
Oh, and what an uppercut by Becky. Taking it to Charlotte here.
Well, Charlotte trying to counter with the backslide.
Just so much disdain between these two women.
Can't think of a better way to settle a rivalry. So heated than the last woman standing.
Shoulder right in the midsection. Charlotte now out on the apron, trying to figure out what she's going to do now. What is Charlotte going to do? High risk, hanging over the top rope.
Charlotte off the top. Becky,
Charlotte for the ride.
You can cut the tension with a knife. It is thick in here.
Becky's reveling now in the fact that Charlotte feels rattled.
Remember, these two women have been going at it for months now. They know each other so well at this point.
The build to a last woman standing match, it's when two competitors just can't get past their differences. They can't resolve it in any other way. This is a last resort type of match.
rolling neck snap.
Systematic attack on the arm from Becky.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
How about another?
Becky Lynch, nice exploder suplex.
Well, Becky has really developed this almost cult following by some members of the WWE Universe who believe what she's saying. Believe she's been through this terrible struggle, that Becky Lynch deserves an opportunity, that Becky isn't from a family that's considered royalty in sports entertainment like the Flairs, that Becky's worked hard to get to where she is today. Becky's told us that story, and of course the audience has bought into it.
You can feel that support all over the arena tonight.
Nice suplex.
Running leg drop. Basement drop kick.
Up and
Becky gonna send Charlotte outside the ring, and it gets dangerous out there. Gotta get up before the count of 10 or it's over.
And that completely changes your mindset if you're Becky or Charlotte, because now it's all about inflicting as much punishment as possible onto your opponent.
Becky's headed out to meet Charlotte to do just that.
While the official counting as Charlotte pulls herself back to her feet before the count of 10.
Oh no, wow.
Becky with a kendo stick to the back of the queen.
Perfectly legal. Last woman standing. There are no disqualifications. And Becky taking out Charlotte.
Becky Lynch is striking at will on the queen.
You entice Becky Lynch, talk that much trash towards her, you better believe she's gonna make you pay.
I can't believe the queen is able to even stand at this point. Charlotte
again.
Becky's bringing the pain.
Charlotte is down and Becky just unloads. Charlotte blocked momentarily, but I mean, Becky has just been dominating at this juncture. Dominating.
These women are not leaving this building the same way that they were when they walked in.
That's what happens in these last person standing matches. You talk to anybody that's ever been in one, their career is never the same. They're altered in this type of match, not only physically, but mentally, and what you have to do and what you...
Becky on the outside. Looks like she's hunting for another tool of destruction.
Charlotte Flair looks like she's hunting for somewhere to hide.
No! She's hunting for another chair.
Look where this is headed. Watch for the standing match.
Tossing chairs into the ring.
Pull
Becky.
big guns.
Becky and Charlotte are upping the ante. Another steel chair.
Oh, man. These women are not leaving this match the way that they walked in here.
It's like Becky and Charlotte are challenging each other. How many chairs can you throw into the ring?
I don't know how many are left under that ring, but this is not looking good for either of them.
Chairs blanketing the ring here in this last woman standing match at Evolution.
And remember, the official can't stop this. The official's only job is to count to 10.
I mean, the ring is literally filling up with steel chairs.
Yeah, but what good's this going to do when you have to put your opponent down? That's not the point of the match, to fill the ring with chairs. It's to keep your opponent down for the count of 10.
It just goes to show you the foundation of this rivalry.
It's a lack of understanding. Someone needs to tattoo somebody with a chair right now.
Right now, it's all about just one-upping the other, even if it's just tossing steel chairs to do so.
If anyone's ever questioned the toughness of the women in WWE here at Evolution, it's on display.
Here comes Becky. Here comes Becky up the steel steps.
these women know each other so well. You can bet that someone's got to dig deep and pull something out.
That's right, Renee. At one point, let's not forget, they were best friends.
Rode together, stayed in hotels together. They've been through all this entire journey up until this point.
I feel like all the heartbreak and pain has turned to just resentment and anger at this point.
Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight.
Rich handing out a last kicker. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Watch out, flying over into the crowd.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Oh, my, sent over the barricade and into the crowd.
Woo-wee.
She's looking wobbly, guys.
And I assure you the hazards outside the ring are very, very real.
This is a bad situation.
Back now inside the ring.
The ring is littered with chairs, and Liz just launches the queen into them.
This is a true battle of attrition between two of the top superstars in our women's division.
Yeah, Becky Lynch stacking up more chairs, wants to put Charlotte away for good here. Becky Lynch could be closing in on the biggest win of her career.
Right now, Becky's just letting her imagination run wild. The steel chair stacked up, oh no.
Looking for the Bexploder. Charlotte able to block. Dangerous situation.
Any woman knows that as soon as she lands on top of those steel chairs, that could be game over.
Oh, God, suplex right out of the stand.
Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine the pain that Becky Lynch is in right now?
Not over yet.
This might be the beginning of the end. Manhandle slam.
Can it be? Will the reign continue?
That'll readjust your spine.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet.
Oh, she knows that one works.
1, 2. To the outside. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And again!
Takedown. Fujiwara armbar. To the arm.
Terrible. Becky Lynch is keeping a very good tempo. Maintain the aggression.
2, 3, 4.
Driving Charlotte face first off the table.
This is bad for Charlotte. Charlotte lifelessly draped across that table. Becky Lynch can barely even stand.
This is a catastrophic situation for Charlotte Flair.
Becky gingerly climbing to the top, and Charlotte is right there to catch her.
No fear in these women, just pure adrenaline pumping through their bodies.
Can you imagine what these women must be going through?
I can't imagine Becky and Charlotte are even going to be able to walk tomorrow.
The fact these two women used to be best friends and just destroying each other here tonight.
Charlotte unloading on Becky with forearm after forearm. Becky's on the table. This can close everything out. Top rope. Salt. Bounce right off the table. And onto the chairs.
Becky is hurt. Charlotte is hurt. Both their bodies have to be ravaged with pain. Charlotte's setting up that table again.
Why not? Gotta do everything you can. Everything you can to knock your opponent down.
At this conjecture of the matchup, that's hard to do. These women have got to be exhausted, just beaten, and just running on pure adrenaline.
Charlotte Flair trying to find the will to finish the job, to put her foe away once and for all, to vanquish Becky Lynch. Back to obscurity, the Queen headed up top.
What is Charlotte gonna do? Charlotte for the top!
Oh, Becky to the table!
Good Lord, have mercy on my soul! You can see where this rivalry has taken us, guys. Charlotte throwing caution to the wind. Weapons and bodies have been decimated everywhere.
If anyone ever challenges Charlotte Flair for not being a hard worker, being handed anything she's earned, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Charlotte wasn't handed anything. Charlotte's here today because of what she's accomplished.
All measured up.
Drop kick to the spine.
Becky Lynch taking what she wants.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
And look, now we have a ladder in the mix. Ladder matches have ruined the careers of so many superstars.
And remember all the carnage we've already had up to this point.
There's been nowhere to move. Any direction Becky or Charlotte goes puts them in harm's way.
What more can these women be thinking?
That's the unpredictability of being in matches like these. You just never know.
Oh, look at the scoop slam. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed. Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Lynch has the Queen hooked once again. Charlotte counters, and a chop block. Down goes Lynch.
Becky's not going to be able to walk after this.
And that's the point. Last woman standing. Becky won't be able to get back to her feet. Charlotte will be in complete control here.
Dragging Becky back into the middle of the ring on top of that ladder.
No, not the ladder. Charlotte is trapping the leg of Becky Lynch in the ladder.
Charlotte can be doing irreparable damage to the legs of Becky Lynch right now. And it's about to get even worse.
God.
Figure 4 through the ladder.
Oh, my God.
How can Becky withstand this?
Charlotte shows no mercy.
Chair. Becky might have just saved her career.
I don't know how Becky's going to get up on her feet after that. That was insane. Could you imagine the damage done to her knee?
Remember, it's last woman standing, where you can battle anywhere, and making it back up for a 10 count can take place anywhere in this arena.
Basically, Cole, nothing and no one could contain these two women at this point.
So many X factors, so many dangerous things in the environment that we have.
There she goes. Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside. We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
And she's back in the ring now. Down to the floor.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
These women have gone to places we have never seen before.
Think about how personal this all is. These women are beating the hell out of each other, but there's a reason behind it. Absolute disdain, jealousy.
And I mean, Becky abandoned Charlotte during some tough times in her life. Her dad was sick. And imagine your best friend bailing on you when you need them the most.
Just a brutal move. Heartless even.
Whoa, the ladder hits. Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
Going to get that ladder up.
Big uppercut by Lynch. Becky now once again in control. Malicious intentions for Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch setting up the ladder.
Yeah, on the announce table. Charlotte's prone. Becky trying to climb out of the top of the ladder.
I mean, this is the true definition of doing whatever it takes.
Oh my God, leg drop through Charlotte through the announce table. And the announce table is imploded.
That's got to be the end.
Talk about putting it all on the line.
Charlotte can't get up from that.
I'm not sure Becky can either.
Like a high-speed car crash from the ladder through the table. Lynch is up to her feet miraculously. Charlotte Flair.
How is Charlotte standing?
Becky now driving Charlotte to the floor.
It almost seemed like Charlotte was begging Becky to give her some more.
Taunting her. Becky's ready to drop those haymakers onto Charlotte.
Becky now, she's got one of our chairs.
Everything's a go.
Look at this. Becky is burying Charlotte underneath the announce chairs.
That's one way to keep her down.
Becky stumbling back to the ring. Charlotte isn't moving.
More chairs?
Now the steel chairs.
Becky's lost her mind.
I think both these ladies have lost a little bit, Renee. Actually a lot.
Charlotte Flair is trapped. She is buried. Becky Lynch looking on with anticipation. Is it enough? Will Becky Lynch be the last woman standing?
Oh my God, no! Becky looks like she just saw a ghost.
The resurrection of the Queen. And Charlotte Flair's got the kendo stick.
My gosh! And Charlotte now taking out all her anger and frustration on Becky Lynch.
Becky feeling the wrath of the Queen.
This is insane.
This is what I've said about these women rising to the occasion in these pressure cooker moments. Emotions have been driving these two women.
I think it's safe to say neither woman will be the same after tonight. They must be suffering bumps and bruises that go all the way to the bone, deep to that muscle tissue.
Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor. Bringing it back into the ring. There she goes.
Looks like
Charlotte turns it around.
nice move.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Smash.
Oh, well-measured strike.
Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack. Not looking good, guys.
Another beginning of the end for Becky Lynch. Charlotte Flair has Lynch exactly where she wants her.
Both these ladies have pushed themselves to their absolute limits, and they are still going.
What could they possibly have left, Saxton? They've thrown literally everything at each other.
Now look at this. Okay, Becky is draped on the table. Charlotte is going or attempting to go back up to the top rope.
That's where Charlotte's comfortable. It's where she knows that's her wheelhouse.
And Becky's there to join her.
No. No way. No.
Oh my God, this could end your career. Oh my God, through the table. You gotta be kidding me.
Absolutely unreal.
Becky barely hanging on. The official now counting. Charlotte's barely moved. Charlotte may be broken in half.
Charlotte barely stirring on the floor. Becky Lynch trying to regain her wits on the ringside. I don't think Becky knows where she's at.
Man, if anyone gets up to their feet, I still don't know if anyone's home upstairs. They're done.
Can Charlotte make it to the fate? Can Charlotte beat the count? And she can't.
It's over. Becky's done it.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Man, that
physical, it was emotional, but it was well earned by Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch is the last woman standing. What an incredible performance at Evolution. Career-defining night.
Having fought at Evolution, having been a part of the women's revolution, and having risen with the other 4 horsewomen up through NXT, I'm feeling good about the future of the women's division.
We weren't done. We wanted to see women headlining WrestleMania.
I'll admit, it's hard not to respect Ronda Rousey. She's done a lot for women in sports and entertainment, and it's easy to see her appeal.
From the moment she showed up in WWE, it was clear that Ronda was going to be in the spotlight.
Ronda Rousey's done it! Ronda Rousey's the Raw Women's Champion! One of the most dominating performances I have ever seen.
She took to the ring naturally, and her presence helped to elevate the division as a whole.
At first, a lot of us were happy to have her there. She had her fans in the locker room for sure.
But as good as she was, she sure seemed to enjoy the benefits of fame, just like a certain someone else.
She brought more eyes to the division, though, and we took advantage of that.
We've been pushing for the Women's Tag Team Championships for some time, and in February 2019, the titles were up for grabs.
A match will take place inside this dangerous, devastating elimination chamber to determine the first ever Women's Tag Team Champions.
And as we had before, Sasha and I made history becoming the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
The women's division had achieved so much throughout the year. And there was one more stop, WrestleMania.
I won the Royal Rumble in January and was headed for a title shot against Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. With a few hurdles along the way.
We need someone who's gonna take Ronda to the limit. We need Charlotte Flair.
Becky snuck her way into the Rumble, and I got careless. We had all the momentum in the world leading up to April.
I had the WWE Universe behind me. And they started making it clear that they wanted to have the women main event on the grandest stage of them all.
The women's championship match kept getting bigger and bigger, and then the announcement was made.
For the first time in 35 years, our women will be the main event of WrestleMania.
But the news didn't stop there. One title on the line?
Charlotte Flair has done the unimaginable. She is the new SmackDown Women's Champion heading to WrestleMania.
Now the match was for 2.
Both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships were up for grabs going into WrestleMania. I had fought my whole career for this moment, and there was no way I wasn't walking out as champion.
So here's the situation. One of these women walking out here with the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. Winner take all. Corey, triple threat rules. First woman to gain pinfall or submission wins the titles.
Negates a champion's advantage. First fall, winner take all. This is what it's all about. The main event of WrestleMania. 3 of the top superstars in all of WWE.
Well, let me tell you this. When a woman's heart is on fire the way Becky Lynch's is, she's going to tear these women apart tonight.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
What an environment this is. All eyes are glued on this battle.
And again going for the torso. This is quite the beating, Michael.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet.
We're seeing Rousey slowing down a little bit. That's good news for Flair and Lynch.
Looks like she's struggling for air. And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
She goes for it again.
Painful attack focused on the chest.
And the midsection is taking quite the beating here, Corey.
That's a good way to rearrange somebody's insides. The stop in the leg.
Just nasty. Looks like she's struggling for air. And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso. DDT!
Remember, guys, there are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. Triple threat rule. Really focusing on the torso here.
An attack like this will really leave you gasping for air.
Back in from the floor.
Inverted backbreaker. Ow! Looks like she's struggling for air. And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
Bam! Suplex!
Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
Former best friends came up together at WWE, and now it's come down to this. Possibly looking to injure the torso here.
Geez, you think, Cole?
Oh, my God. And Corey, she's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Here's the pump handle.
And again going for the torso.
This is quite the beating, Michael.
Scoop slam.
Looks like she's struggling for air. And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? For the first time tonight, Becky, look at this. And the midsection is taking quite the beating here, Corey.
That's a good way to rearrange somebody's insides.
Nothing but air on that one.
Here's Charlotte. The queen is showing why she is genetically superior. Looks like she's struggling for air. And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
Hammerlock.
Reverse DDT.
You can hear these superstars starting to breathe heavily. Exhaustion becoming a factor.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Possibly looking to injure the torso here.
Geez, you think, Cole?
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Oh, my God.
Looks like she's struggling for air. And that's a direct result of this.
Shoulders down.
Nope. Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Back into the ring. German suplex.
She's receiving a last kicking.
She's fighting hard and reaping the rewards.
Not looking good right now. Really focusing on the torso here.
An attack like this will really leave you gasping for air.
DDT!
Spike. Looks like she's struggling for
possibly looking to injure the torso here. Continuing the attack on it. And Corey, she's really
looks like she's struggling for air. And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
And the midsection is taking quite the beating here, Corey.
That's a good way to rearrange somebody's insides. Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
And Corey, she's really focusing on the torso, possibly looking to injure this. And Corey, she's really, and again going for the torso.
This is quite the beating, Michael.
Face first.
Flapjack.
Charlotte, so impressive. Really focusing on the torso here.
An attack like this will really leave you gasping for air.
Oh, Olympic slam.
Spinning arm breaker. Kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do. Natural selection by the Queen. Shoulders on the back. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Backpack stunner!
Lynch is too fired up here tonight and making some early mistakes.
Kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do. Looks like she's struggling, continuing the attack on the core.
And why not? It's been effective up to this point.
And now that one's countered. Really focusing on the... And Corey, she's really... And again going for the torso.
This is quite the...
And Corey, she's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve, to put the pedal to the metal. What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker. What grace. Float over into the... And Corey, she's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Charlotte into the cover.
And the shoulders come up.
So resourceful.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Continuing the... And Corey, she's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Stunner. It's becoming do or die for Becky Lynch. The Crossway looking to injure the torso here.
Jeez.
Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault.
And again going for the torso.
This is quite the beating, Michael.
Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
Back suplex. Crossway looking to injure the torso here.
Jeez, you think, Cole?
And Corey, she's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Continuing the... Looks like she's struggling. Looks like she's struggling. And Corey, she's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
So much knowledge these women have on each other.
You spend years...
The midsection's taking quite the beating here, Corey.
That's a good way to rearrange somebody's insides.
And she's back in the ring now. Oh, look at the scoop slam.
All measured up.
Looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso.
Crossway looking to injure the torso here.
Jeez, you think, Cole?
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Becky Lynch is just brutal right now. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
She's going for the cover. Kicking out of that man. Used up her last bit of energy. She's looking a bit out of it here. Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
And Corey, she's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Toss to the outside. Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys. Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh, no.
The pillars of this building must be crumbling from the energy these fans are putting out right now.
These superstars are giving it their all, and this audience is giving
And the midsection is taking quite the beating here, Corey.
That's a good way to rearrange somebody's insides.
Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
incredible body slam by Becky Lynch.
Kick right to the midsection. Just carrying the opposition here.
Becky Lynch setting up for the nice exploder suplex.
Charlotte Flair on spaghetti legs. All three of these women have to have fire in their lungs at this point.
Oh, elbow.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Piper's Pit. Effective arm drag.
Oh, look at Becky. Manhandle slam.
The title might change hands. Charlotte is in trouble.
How about another?
Becky Lynch setting up for the exploder suplex.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Becky Lynch is looking for the ending.
Oh, man.
Baddest woman on the planet is dominating. Ronda Rousey. Takedown. Oh, just barely making it to the ropes.
A few inches in the other direction, and this one was over.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
Oh, my goodness. This is not good.
Oh, there it is.
Back in the... Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Back stunner. Will it be? Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay. Charlotte's in a bind. Queenie looks like she's struggling for air.
And that's a direct result of this continued assault on the torso. Going up to the second rope. Oh my gosh, look at this. Becky Lynch punishing her opponent.
Becky's got the arm trapped.
On a slam.
Ooh, bullseye.
Look at this. Leg drops. Not finished yet.
How about another? Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Scoop slam. Becky's on fire.
Her offense is on point right now.
this deep into the matchup, your muscles ache. You feel like you're running in the mud. Your body hurts. Your mind is exhausted.
All the way from the top rope.
And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Lucky for her. She steers clear there.
Back suplex.
Really focusing on her core here.
It's almost as if she's obsessed with destroying her midsection.
Look out! Oh, man, what a leg drop.
The man launching herself from up top.
Becky keeping her WrestleMania hopes alive.
Becky Lynch is looking to fly one more time.
Wait, what is Becky Lynch doing?
Whatever she has to. It's the main event of WrestleMania. It's not going to get any bigger than this. You do whatever it takes.
Winner take all. Becky with a table.
Russian leg sweep.
Becky Lynch setting up for the exploder.
Charlotte Flair on spaghetti legs. All three of these women have to have fire in their lungs at this point.
Hooked up.
Through the table with authority. Triple threat rules, no disqualifications. Becky Lynch understands that.
And that might keep Charlotte out of this for a while.
Back now inside the ring.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. How about another? All measured up.
Drop kick to the spine. Becky Lynch showing no sympathy.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
Look at this. She's going to get it. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more punishment here.
On a slam. Tough situation to be in right here. Straight forearm. Ronda Rousey connected with a good shot there. Charlotte is measuring. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly.
It could be over here.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
She's trying to sneak one.
She did it. Becky did it.
Ronda Rousey is stunned. gets it all tonight. The Raw and SmackDown Women's titles.
1 year ago.
This is what it's all about. The main event of WrestleMania.
It's been my goal, our goal, to main event WrestleMania. It was never just talk. It was the hard work of every woman, past and present, to get us here.
Oh!
These women are trailblazers through and through.
The bright lights, the big stage.
There's a certain energy here tonight.
All eyes were on that match. We knew what it meant.
Oh my God!
Times had changed, and anything was possible.
We knew all the work we had done throughout our careers had paid off. Not just for us, but for all of the women in WWE.
And all throughout this journey, it's been so satisfying to interact with the WWE Universe and know that they're with us. That they're just as excited about the future of the women's division as all of us are.
Thank you, guys. We did it!
Started as a small ripple. It became a groundswell. And now this movement has taken over the world.
You know, we've all fought hard. We've all sacrificed a lot to get here. But we're not done yet. It's easy to look at WrestleMania 35 as the end of a journey. But it's not. It's the start of a new one.